All righty.
All
right. Here we go. We have the Lost Relics MarketSquare sponsored largest giveaway going on, which also is just as awesome as the return of Strike Team Games onto the stream. How are you doing, dude?
What's going on, everybody? It's going to be an exciting one today, man. All the giveaways you got planned coming up here, it's going to be a really good one, man.
Dude, heck yeah. So, how have you liked the event so far?
So far, so good, brother. So far, so good. So, for me personally, I've been jumping around, playing a few hours here and there, comparing it to a lot of the old events. It's been real different for me, just because some things in the real world have been having to take a little bit of time away, but
that takes precedence.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I would roughly say on average I'm putting in between 2 to 4 hours a day, and then on the really good grinding days we're going for like 4 to 8 hours. 8 would be the max.
Oh yeah, going hard. I actually did the very first day of the event, 'cause, like we usually have scheduled little shorter streams like here and there. We did an off schedule one where I ran for 9 hours, like 23 minutes or something like that. It was just like, oh my gosh, I'm mush at this point.
You put in the hours.
Dude, I mean, yeah. I haven't gotten that. Did you get a mark?
I did get a mark. I only need one final quest to complete, and I'm waiting for probably tomorrow. I'll go ahead and knock it out. I need to go kill those Maloweens.
Ah, yes. I started with them and then realized that I should just ditch my skills for the event and just started running higher tier dungeons the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, if you make that sacrifice for, this 12 to 14 day event, it's not that, you're not making a huge sacrifice. You'll be okay.
No, that, and I had also wanted I made a personal milestone for myself when I started to get to, I think it was like 15, and then I was like, I want that 4th relic spot just to make all these mining grinding like so much easier, where I can just mindlessly do it, so I can have double heals, double energy regen. But after that, the event started, and I was like, I'm just going to keep going for right now. But I will be, unfortunately, back down to the lower dungeons after the event.
That's all right. I mean, after the event, then you can start focusing on some more long-term, leveling up and working up your character, putting in the hours. But yeah, I mean, for the first day of the event, I went ahead and I started, I was going to go for gathering as well. And I went ahead and I made sure that I locked in one of those dragon teeth in in Wastelands. So I made sure to get that one. But as soon as I got that one, I turned off tools and I've just been running pumpkins.
I mean, why not though, right? Like, because it's limited time. Focus on what we can do. Yeah. So I need to ask the chat right now to decide, because we have to start a raffle immediately. Yes. That's going to be the hardest part of this whole stream, is handing out all the items.
Good problem to have.
It is a good problem to have. So how many, if you are a new player, and by new I mean someone who does not have access to the game, say new in the chat. If you are a player who currently has access to the game, say old. And
It'll be interesting to see what the distribution is.
Yeah, because if you remember the last time that we did the giveaway, it was just flooded with new players, or potentially new players. So let's see how we are going to be doing this. Anatolia, new forever.
My guess is we're going to get a few older more now, only because maybe some people couldn't wait. The event started and they wanted in.
Old is the winner by far.
There it is.
Okay, so Striker, I will let you, if you want to. All right, you have the list.
You want me to pull up the list?
Pull the list up, and you send me in Discord what is the first item we're going to do.
Okay, let's start off. Let's see. What do we do one of these bad boys?
Because there is a lot to choose from. Perfect. All right.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. That's a perfect for, especially for someone that's running dungeons right now. I think it fits the relic slot nice and pretty.
Oh, absolutely. And it's just crucial. So let me edit this. Because we have so much, we're going to start off here with 10 minutes. Let's go.
10 minutes right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen.
10 minutes. Boom. All right. The first giveaway is officially live. We are raffling off some walnuts.
Yeah.
I know quite a few people. Oh, is the dashboard? Did that thing just error?
There's always a big fight for those blue relics, man. It's
there we go. It is live. Yeah, and it's one of the most crucial ones for someone moving up into the rare and epic tier. Because I was using that, in all honesty, I've been running Zen over and over and over again. Okay. And I was using that all the way up till I got my photonic incubator.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, so, I mean, that's a good little, I mean, it definitely gives you a good boost if you're able to get that increased energy and health regen. Those walnuts, the honeycomb, the blush berries, and the cookies, like those are, especially for like mid-tier players, or if you just started or you've been playing for a little while and you have yet to fill up your relic slots, like I couldn't think of a better way to start.
Oh, right.
And what you're getting.
And during the event, like we've been able to actually auction off or raffle off quite a few of them because I kept, a few thousand shadow stones for during the week because I started to notice like heavy market changes in prices.
Yeah, definitely.
Because everyone was kind of dumping a lot of stuff at the same time, and so everything was dropping in value and cheap. And we've been able to get, if I had waited, we could have probably gotten like 3 times as many, but I feel like we've given away at least 6 to 8 walnuts already.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
But this one's a great one. I think the biggest game changer, though, for me was getting the Gradium Pumpkin.
Oh, yeah. So, like, I've been a big proponent of the pumpkin for a long time now, like going back to 2020, because as new relics get rolled out, things change. But for the most part, and for the longest time, the only way to previously regen energy, was the pumpkin in these small rare relics.
Oh yeah.
And obviously, pumpkin's best in class for pulling that off.
It is, and I got to snag it up for her because it had been on my radar since I really gave it a good look, and I was able to snag that thing for like 18, nice. Which is the lowest I've seen in a little while. But again, a lot of these things are going to flux back up, I would guess, in price.
Which specific item was that?
The Gradium Pumpkins. I got it for around 18,000 Shadowstone.
Oh, I get you. 18,000? That seems like a really, really good
deal. I had it sitting on there because
It's like right now they're at like 19.5.
Yeah, and like I said, I saw them at 28 earlier.
Yeah.
It was one of those like, whatever, I'll put it in. I'm not spending my personal Shadowstones at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those ones that, I didn't expect to actually get it, and I was doing a run, and it was like, your offer has been accepted. It's just like, oh my gosh. Someone must have been in a tight spot.
It's actually funny timing, or not funny timing, but maybe a coincidence or whatnot, but like roughly around this time last year was when the pumpkins were being farmed. I would actually say like probably November, because it was at that point when the leaderboard, when people got to the scavenging level on the leaderboard where they started to be able to be droppable. So the top tier, pretty much back then in 2020, the people that were focusing on running trial woods back in the day, that used to be the most XP efficient level.
Okay.
And scavenging was like one of the main nodes. So because of that, like those people that were up there, top of the leaderboards were just finding all these pumpkins left and right. So it's roughly been a year since they've been introduced into the game and into the drop pool in a heavy way. Well, I don't know if it's crazy timing or just luck that it worked out that way, but
luck of the Irish, I guess. So what was the obviously I assume with your mark you got the scythe.
Yes, I did. I got the scythe. I think you have to, and it goes back to the idea of the pumpkin. Granted, now the scythe's out of the pool already.
It is. You can no longer get it other than on the market.
Right, and I mean, claiming any type of legendary blockchain item via, playing the game without making a purchase is always a huge benefit. But in general, when I evaluated the two, like the premium that you get from energy is just it's far and above the damage output, I think.
Well, I do too. I'd wholeheartedly agree. Because currently. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was like, that's the reasons why I was so heavy on the pumpkins too, because I don't remember exactly what it was, but like with one of those players that was farming, one of the trades that we had made back in the day was I included a founder's token, so I traded out a founder's token and picked up 12 of those pumpkins. And then there was a couple other little items, a couple little relics that we needed for some stuff, a couple weapons.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the energy boost that you get that's available from those relics is huge.
Yeah. I started to also, as I've gotten more versed with the game, I've been playing more of the higher level stuff. I realized the value in looking at totals for what you're getting out of your relics over before, I was randomly looking at uses of it. It's like, well, I can only use that twice. I like having multiple use pops for some of the healing ones or energy ones, and then it was just like you should be wholeheartedly only focused on what's the total output that you're actually going to be getting from that relic. Like the photonic incubator, it's not as convenient as just being able to hit 2 on the keyboard to heal with your walnuts,
right?
But the damage out or the healing output is just so exponentially higher. I was just looking at it wrong for the way that I was actually gathering what is going to have a ton of value to me as a player once I kind of got used to my play style.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there, because I wouldn't say that you got it wrong. I would just say, because all of this changes as the meta changes, as the game changes.
That's true.
Because I've changed my thoughts on a lot of these relics multiple times as updates roll out. I've always been the type that when I'm purchasing at least some of the higher tier items, like what I tend to do is see which items are out of favor. Obviously, you're able to get the better deals when you're buying buying those items. And there's a lot of items that you can kind of tell, this thing needs a buff, or this thing's probably going to get nerfed, and looking at it from that perspective can definitely change things. There was a time like through previous updates where I looked at the uses too, rather than the total amount. Right now I think total amount is probably the more. It seems to be king.
It's like how ever since the skills demand update, longbows are just what you should be using if you're using a ranged weapon as something that you're really relying on. Granted, not every strategy is going to dictate that, but what I mean by you should be using is that's what 9 out of 10 players are using over a short bow, if they can.
Yeah, but it just comes down to, I can make arguments both ways. I would definitely, right now, if I had to use one for running, I would definitely use the longbow. But just from the past 3 updates, I think there's been multiple changes to the speed of the short bow, the distance of the short bow.
That's true.
It definitely feels like that they're trying to get the formula right.
Yeah, because
where that balance is.
It's just like any game. They're just a lot more responsive when the changes are really needed than you look at. I don't play Call of Duty anymore, but I follow a bunch of people from the past, and so I hear about what's going on, and you'll have broken weapons for months before they actually get tweaked, and that's because they're not used to how people are actually using them in the game. Because if there's a way to, like, I wouldn't say exploit. Sometimes it is exploit, but if there's a way to maximize the potential of a weapon, the players find it immediately.
Definitely. That's what players are good at.
Yeah. It's like,
pushing the boundaries of the game world and seeing what is possible and what's not possible.
So one of the things I was really excited to have you back on about is that you have done multiple events, multiple updates. You have been around. For anyone who doesn't know, Striker from Strike Team Games up on YouTube, go over there, throw him a sub. He's unbelievably knowledgeable in this game. He's been playing for a really long time. He's a Founders Token holder. The first person that I kind of like really met in the game and explained so much to me. But how is this event different than the last Halloween event or events in the past so far?
That's a good question. So I think what's interesting, or the thing that I took away from this event, is that again, it's the progression type of mentality. So comparing it to the previous event, this Halloween feels like it's a combination of last Halloween and this recent Easter. There's elements that come across that appeared in all events that are now kind of being spliced together. So, for example, last year, this event was almost strictly revolving around creepy coins. There was no smashing of pumpkins. It was simply go into the adventure, and each creepy coin was its own individual drop and took up its own individual slot. So you were trying to get max 12 creepy coins out of the dungeon. I think that was my record. And you were playing the inventory game, making sure you had the balanced inventory that you could survive, but also take out as many of those creepy coins as possible.
Okay.
That's the way it used to be, but now with the addition of these smashing of the pumpkins, it's definitely a feature that got introduced with the Christmas event, which was opening presents.
Okay.
And then with the Easter event, which was cracking the golden Easter eggs.
Yep. And getting the golden ticket. Or
exactly.
was that the mark?
Right. The golden ticket is the mark now.
Okay.
That golden ticket was the Easter event exclusive. The mark is the Halloween, and Christmas didn't have one. And this is why we go back to the idea of like every single event, it does feel like they're taking the ideas of the previous events, seeing what works, what needs tweaks, and building.
Yeah, nice.
That's what's important to me as a player, investor, gamer in general.
Yeah, I mean, this was my first event, and I've loved it. I will say we had our first winner. I posted it up in there. I didn't want to break Striker's flow. The Skunk 277.
The Skunk.
You just won some walnuts. If you would please post DJ. Thank you so much for having my back over here in the chat. DJ's like, Spiz can't talk, so Skunk, go ahead and post your Discord. Skunk, I need your Discord, or you cannot claim your prize. And we have 82 people in the chat. We have 37 likes on the video. Put YouTube to work. Throw us a like, please. Do what you need to do. Also, make sure to subscribe to MarketSquare Gaming. We're doing giveaways and supporting gaming communities all across blockchain all the time. Right after that, make sure you head on over to Strike Team Games on YouTube and hit up the sub on there. My man doesn't just play Lost Relics, but you've been getting into doing a lot more, from what I've seen from the videos, the Merv content.
Oh yeah,
or Mir.
Definitely. So first off, major for all of the Lost Relics players out there that are watching the video right now, or in general, like major shout outs to MarketSquare Gaming. Like, make sure to show them your support, guys, because like this Halloween event, these gifts, these giveaways, these raffles are happening because of them. The time and effort that you all got to put in to be able to even make this event happen is extremely important to the community. It is what it is. So major shout outs. Make sure to show them some love.
Appreciate it.
For sure. And in terms of gaming, yeah. So I've been playing a little bit of Mir 4. Went ahead and joined up in a guild with some of my friends on Yield Squad. We're
it's been our jam watching
it up. Yeah, we've been tearing it up, and like I'm naturally a competitive person. You know, I enjoy it. So like when I saw the aspects of being able to play together as a clan and as a group of 50 people, of which I met almost all of them through Lost Relics. And then on top of that, playing Mir 4 at the same time while grinding out pumpkins on Lost Relics, like, and talking about it with the whole community, it feels good. It feels.
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
and you guys seem to have like an awesome time doing it. Before we keep going, I do want to do another tally. We're about to start the second raffle. Who is a new player, and by new I mean someone who does not have current access to the game? Who is an old player? If we do
those
it,
answers in, ladies and gentlemen.
If we do another old after this one, because we were largely populated by old players, but we have doubled those numbers. We have a ton of new players that we're trying to get access to.
Okay.
So if we do another old one, we will 100% do a new player one. Old. Painfully old.
Painfully old.
All right. So it is 100% pretty much across the board old, but this is what I'm going to do. We're going to do a 2-minute power pendant activation for new players. If you already have access, please do not enter this current giveaway. And if you win, I still can't give it to you. This is not one of the ones for the old players. So this, all you're doing is screwing someone else out of experiencing this awesome game and adding more people to our community. Ortho, my man, is on it. He's like, looks about to be about 8 new players. So we're going to do a 2-minute one just to show them some love real quick, but then we will go right back to some old player items.
Quick shot, baby. Love it.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. So if you are a new player, please enter the raffle. If you are an old player, please do not go in the wrong direction, because I'm worried about the raffle.
You gotta, sir. You gotta do both,
dude. I don't know about you, but I am so exponentially bad compared to off stream as on stream. I have died multiple times on stream, and I don't remember the last time I died off stream. And then I almost 100% of the time during a stream miss an area that I have to run like half the map back to.
Yeah, I mean, I know where you're coming from. I think it just takes a little bit of time and practice, especially with Lost Relics, because there can be so many different mobs that spawn in different ways that you have to plan your attacks, make sure to focus the DPS, or make sure to take out some of those mobs first. It can get a little challenging.
You gotta target those ones. Someone just asked, the hidden hero, how do you get the new angle? Actually, that brings up a good question. I will explain how you do the new angle, and then I would love to hear if you actually use it. So if you just go I'll show you right now on here, you go into settings, you go over to game. If you scroll down, there's camera style. You have 3 choices: classic isometric, drone, and low angle. Classic isometric is what you're used to seeing. Drone attempts to keep the camera angle centered behind you, and then low angle does what you can see on mine. So do you use low angle? Have you used it? What are your thoughts? Because that's relatively new.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy it. It gives a completely different feel to it. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it. I really do. Obviously it's brand new, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little bit more tweaking with it. Outdoor maps definitely seem really, really nice and really well executed when it comes to the angle. Those indoor dungeons, it gets a little difficult. But they can. I mean, I like it. What are your thoughts?
I am. Wait, hold on. We have our 2-minute winner. That one's so fast.
There it is.
Ados alive. 2 scare. You just got yourself access to the game. Didn't have to pay a dime. You get to join in the fun and the grind life. Make sure to post your Discord right now so I can gather that info, and I will be contacting all of the winners after the stream to get any required information to send you items, get you onboarded, or where you need to go. So please post that. We will start up another one. Do you want to pick another one?
You want to pick another one here? Let me see. Let's see, what can we do? Pulling up the Discord really quick to get that list. How about one of these?
Did you post that? Some people in chat.
Just sent it over to you. It's a really.
One of the big boys. We got so many old players. I totally respect that. I was hoping you were gonna go in that tier. All right.
Makes a lot of sense.
We have the Discord is recorded. Just so you know, again, anyone who wins or going to gain access, I will contact you after the stream. If you gave me wrong Discord information, I will do my best to try to find anyone in Lost Relics Discord officially. Every time so far, actually. We've had it come up once or twice, but every time I've been able to find the people. All right, we have a very exciting one. This one, I don't think this is the top dog, but this is in
near
that.
The top.
This is totally in that whole realm. This one will be a 15-minute one. Remember, new players can technically enter these as well. Very much so if you have won access to the game. All right, but here we go. I'll wait for it to pop up.
That's going to be an exciting one.
This is going to be a good one. What is it? I can't find /win. The Arrow Piercer Epic Bow. This thing will take you to the next level.
I was listening to some of your conversations with Kingslayer about bows, and yeah, man, they're huge in the game.
They are huge, like particularly right now for this current update. But our first epic is going out just as we are getting close to 100 viewers. We're 3 short. But also remember, if you are watching, entering into the raffle, please make sure to subscribe to MarketSquare Gaming. Please make sure to hit that like button so that YouTube can push our video out to reach more people. As well as head on over to Strike Team Games on YouTube. You can find links in the description, or just type that in and show my man some love as well. But the low angle. So I will not use it if I am in an indoor dungeon. But
so I just gave it another shot. I'm in that all kept right now, and I just turned it on.
Oh my gosh!
Just to see. Not that bad. I mean, the main thing I think is just it makes it a little more difficult to see the fires coming out of the grates on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously the height of some of the walls, can make it a little difficult to see.
Let's look at that. And do you have an issue with kiting in that view? Because I do, and I don't need to really. I don't kite very much in outside maps because with the low angle view, I know what I'm getting into before I'm getting into it 9 out of 10 times.
Sure.
And so I can just mid-max who I'm targeting. But
yeah, that's a really good one. I would agree with you that you're correct.
Yeah, and I discovered that strictly because I got stomped down by the warden the first couple times because you can't get away nearly as easily as you can in isometric because the camera angle is sometimes halting your view of where you should be going, and you could be running into some cactus or whatever, a tree that's out on there.
Into a wall when you want to get out of there.
Like exactly, and so, but I tried mount the other day for the first time.
And?
I did not make it out alive. I came very unprepared and did not realize how aggressively
it is?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, I didn't even get hit by any traps, but I realized why everyone's like you need the fire resist to go into that thing because there's so many heavy hitting fire damage based enemies. But what are the? I've only encountered them once. What are the name of the little mini wardens that just?
The Ogums?
Yeah, how I can't. Yeah, I was only in there one time, so I did not figure out how to fully prepare and kite for those guys. They just come busting out of a room and do so much damage, and I removed all my good armor that gives me, bonuses to ranged, and so I was just using some, low armor. But it would take 3 and sometimes 4 to kill them. And I feel like I'm just not prepared to go into there at this point.
That is definitely the biggest enemy change from this update is how meaty and how buffed those Ogums got. Like I even remember, not granted, like I'm going in to Mount Olketh and I'm using the Godslayer, and even the Godslayer, like when I right-clicked that bad boy, like even I was shocked about, like, oh man, he just tanked it.
It's like, I didn't do anything. Did he even notice me? It's like,
I'm just here poking at him.
Though, the last time I saw one of the videos of your streams, you were rocking your Transcendence.
Yeah.
What are you using? I'll pull them. I know Godslayer.
Okay. Well, right now my loadout is I'm using the Godslayer and I'm using the Void Ripper.
Okay, so Godslayer is pulled up on my screen right now. That is the one stream. You would have loved it. I was like, what do you guys want for like one of the first viewer picks? And like one person said Godslayer, then like everyone in the chat was like, Godslayer, yeah, just pick that up. Like, okay, yeah, guys, no problem. I'll go just buy a multiple $1,000 item for everybody. Don't worry about that. And then he said Void Ripper.
Oh yeah, the Void Ripper, man. And that's my favorite bow. Like cosmetically, a lot of people like to make the argument for the Spitfire, but I'm still, and you said it on your last stream too. Like I'm kind of expecting or playing for the idea of like this electric effect or electricity effect in the future.
We're right. It's gonna happen, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
If I looked correctly there, you can't get the Godslayer anymore.
Nope,
0 out of 15.
Gone.
There were only 15 of them. But the Void Ripper, there's technically 8 left.
And I think a Void Ripper dropped earlier this event.
Did it? I know I've only peeped the mythic drops that like rapid fired that one day.
Yeah, a lot of big ones went out. Major shout-outs to a lot of different friends that were lucky enough to find them.
Did you see that thing with Kingslayer finding his?
You mean the video? Or
yeah.
I actually haven't seen his video.
The error that like happened?
No, I didn't.
It was nuts, and like just the cojones on Kingslayer. There's just like so much effect. So he finds it. And he's like, wow, it looks really cool on the ground. I've never, found one of these. This is his first one. And it just looks awesome. So he picks it up, keeps his run going. He chooses to put it on the ground again. And then it just starts spinning around rapidly. Not on the ground, able to pick up, but following him. Yeah, just following him anytime he goes. So it looked like he had this, like, a flame ring that just kept going around him. And he was like, oh, I don't know what's happening. Like, maybe, did I just lose it? And then it eventually stops, and he picks it up. And then he chooses to do it again because he liked how much it looked on the ground. It was just like, I mean, he successfully had it. There was no trouble there, especially with this actual system for how the dungeons work. But it was just like, I would never. Especially after that happening, I would be like, absolutely not am I going to drop this item until I get out of the dungeon with it. Maybe I'll do it in town, I don't even know if you can in town. But absolutely not am I going to drop it. And he was just like, that was cool. Let's see if we can make it happen again.
Yeah.
It's like, my man.
If you go through the Lost Relics Discord or Telegram, there's a picture that I posted a year ago plus that was when I found my first mythical. Right when I got to the gate, I dropped it to take a picture. So I was right there with.
What are you
doing? I wanted the picture, and I remember thinking like, I better not mess this up. I better not mess this up. And I went through. I got out.
You guys are out of your mind. It's like no way. I would be like, I would just hope. Yeah, I would just, alt screen print. Like I just screen print it when it was on the ground, and then I would just run as fast as I can to the exit. You guys are the greatest. We have just under 7 minutes for an epic bow. Very good one. It gives you a 10% extra damage boost to flying enemies. The Arrow Piercer.
So good, man. Such a good.
It really is, though.
And my guess is that, a majority of players right now, that would be a big upgrade.
Huge.
To take them to that next tier, so.
We've seen a price drop in it recently during the event, but I'm at this strong opinion that we're going to see a price hike after the event across the board.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what's been happening during this event. I definitely think that the price of engine is affecting things because, at the start of the event, a single engine was worth, what, $1.20, $1.30?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, engine is going through the roof, right? So let me pull up the screen right now. Let's see what engine's valued at.
Last time I looked, it was 181. Oh,
no, now it's 240.
Whoa!
So, yeah, huge jump up over the past, during the Halloween event. So,
yeah.
Look, the crypto space in general, is in the fourth quarter of the year. This is typically when we see major bull runs, especially where we're at in the cycle right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a combination of the natural crypto cycle and the Halloween event and other engine-based games creating demand for the engine token. When there's demand, that increases, and all of a sudden you have an item one day that was worth, let's say, $30. The next day it's worth almost $100. So if you sell it, if you drop that price for the Shadow Stones and you sell it, even if you sell it at 70 at the current day's price, you make a good little profit.
Oh, absolutely, a nice hefty little profit actually. I definitely
use this time to pick up the right items at the right times when there's good discounts. 100%.
That's something I did personally with my own, because I invested, my own money into, outside of MarketSquare's buying. I don't, benefit from any of those. But I definitely saw huge values in this current event, particularly around Wednesday of last week. It's you saw tons of people or not even tons of people, just the market, I guess, reflecting, because everyone was focused on one thing and one thing only, and it was buying pumpkins, because that's when the pumpkins were at, $3,500 or 3,500 gold.
Exactly.
And then they, yesterday when I was looking, they were around 2,000. And for new players, that's huge. Because it's gold, even though we all want the blockchain items, but gold actually in game helps you so much. So there were so many players taking advantage of, if you're running uncommon or common dungeons and you happen to find the 2 pumpkins, that's at the time around 6,000 gold on the low end, and there's certain items that just really help you that are virtual item, like the rings. Do you remember, right after the event, or right after the update, the rings were...
Oh, yeah, huge value.
Yeah.
They hadn't been in the game yet, right?
Yeah.
There were very few, low supply.
What do we have here? Simon's asking, is it better to see Shadow Stones or an Engine X? If you're going for this game, Shadow Stones, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, and I definitely recommend, if you're a brand new player, it's probably going to be to your favor to just play in the in-game market, especially in the potential transition we're going to have by going to the Polkadot ecosystem in the next, hopefully in the next few months, if everything, God willing, works out.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how that fluctuates the in-game economy as well as the out-game economy, because obviously we're going to see some type of change. I really can't speculate on it personally.
It's a hard one. I mean, I'm having those are the same thoughts that are running across my mind all the time, just with all the different items that I have.
Yeah.
But the one thing that keeps coming back in my mind. Oh, my bad. Do we have a winner?
No, we have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to enter in for that arrow piercer. But it is not at all the best item. There are so many other great items. But continue.
No, I just think it's going to be, like I was saying, beneficial to be in the blockchain marketplace in the game, because if we do end up switching chains, it's going to be a lot easier and a lot cheaper for you to manage the transition into the new chain if your items are inside the game.
Yeah.
Rather than you trying to do it solo, one by one, item by item, paying all the gas fees.
Sleemore is asking, is it switching 100%?
Is it switching 100%?
Like, are we switching to Polkadot 100%?
Oh no. I don't think you can say 100% no.
I only heard they were looking into it.
So,
right.
Going into the past information from what Engine has posted over the past year that I've been watching, like their goal is to transition into Polkadot, and there's 3 different ways they can do it. 2 different ways actually. Number 1, they could win an auction for one of the slots. And those auctions are expected to be happening right now in the beginning of November or middle of November. Or number 2, they could try to apply for what's called a common good parachain, which is that the system that they're implementing is for the betterment of the entire ecosystem, and then they could get in that way.
Okay.
They seem very very confident that they have enough Polkadot secured in their treasury to be able to win an auction. So technically we don't know. I've made personal plans that in the off chance that they do try to win an auction and they expect to lose, there's another method that they can do, which is the third. They can ask for the community to do a crowd loan.
Okay.
So if you're holding Polkadot and Engine's like trying to win the auction, and Engine thinks, oh man, we're not going to win it, they can come out and say, look, anybody that lends us Polkadot right now to win this auction, if we win, we'll pay you interest on your loan.
Okay.
And if they lose, then you get your Polkadot refunded.
I mean, that's not bad.
Not bad, especially with all the amount of gamers that are in the Engine ecospace that want to help it succeed. I think there's a very high likelihood that it will. But we still need to see. They got to win the auction, and then their product has to be good. Infinity, something they've been talking about for the past few years. It needs to thrive.
Yeah, and that entirely makes sense. And I know that at least our product, or not our, but Lost Relics product would be good.
For sure. I think it was very important the way Cliff mentioned in the last update that he is exploring other options, which is very good news just in case. But he is a supporter of Engine and Efinity, so that's good to know.
We have our winner.
Hey!
Gree Murrah. You just won yourself the arrow piercer.
Major congrats, and that's going to be a huge update. Again, guys, got to make sure to thank MarketSquare Gaming for this event and for these items. Like, that's a big one right there. That's going to help out help people progress. So, and we got a lot more to go.
Yeah, there's so many more to go. It's like I feel like
pick another one.
I think you should 100% get on picking another one right now.
Let's go.
So remember, guys, too, I don't like, there's so many people that are entering raffles that I don't want to start another raffle immediately till I need your Discord posted. And it is tough to go back through. Because, we start another raffle. There's 107 posts then that are...
that link, baby.
So please, please, please... I spelled my... Jay-Z says we spelled his name wrong when announcing the winner. That's my bad. That's my bad. We'll definitely.
You'll get your item. Don't worry.
Yeah, I accidentally spelled your name as Greemura instead of Jay-Z. All right, let me make this new one. Striker has picked the next item. We got a relic coming up here.
Yeah.
All right.
Got 'em. Relics for the Lost Relics community, baby.
Very fitting, right? Very fitting. What I'm super excited about was being able to snag that Founder's Token because I want that multiplayer access.
Oh, yeah. And that's another thing that he did for this event was, again, taking successes from old events and piecing them together. You know, in Christmas last year, if you bought one of the skins, you got awarded a present to unwrap, kind of like the pumpkins right now.
Yep.
He added that back. But now Founders Tokens got some pumpkins daily.
Oh, yeah. I actually at one point when I got it, it sent me like I want to say it was like 10 pumpkins or something because I logged on and that was right after Cliff added the anyone who bought the high level skin got, I always forget his name, the one that me and you have been using.
The Lurker?
Yes.
Night Lurker?
Yeah, the Night Lurker. You get 25 pumpkins. He like sweetened the pot. And so I just got this massive list of free pumpkins. I think I got like 86 or 87 free pumpkins just logging on that day from getting those assets. And then I remember the Founder's Token being one of them.
Oh, yeah. That's how I did a 100 pumpkin smashing video a few days ago.
I watched that one.
Yeah, that's the one that that's how I got them too. Like I got them from those drops from the Founders Tokens. And then like I think I had like 15 or 20 saved up.
Yeah, I can't do it. I like every time. I feel like the most I've saved up is like 20 pumpkins, and I'm just like, well, look at all those. I could open them.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't save them. Like I cracked them almost every run. I smashed them every run.
Yeah, I need to know. Is today the day?
Was right after a Racelands run.
How many pumpkins do you think that you opened?
Oh, it's so hard, bro. It's so hard. I don't know.
Were you buying a bunch of them then?
I haven't bought as much as I anticipated to buy before the event. I've brought about 100K worth.
Okay.
And that was at like 2,200.
Oh, that's not a bad price.
So, no, not bad.
I mean, for where it fluxed up.
I might be buying a little bit more. I need to go look to see how many are left over, how many marks are left. If there's a decent count, I'm gonna probably do it. We'll see. Not sure yet. Yeah,
and it is a good time. I just checked, or what? I can look right now. Under 2,000 a pumpkin.
Yeah, I think it's 19 something.
Yep. Just so everyone knows, too, if you did not read, the current raffle is for an Amulet of Protection, a relic that will reduce all damage by 5%. Is that what it is?
Yep, all damage
Amulet
by 5%.
Of Protection.
Is it all damage or is it physical damage?
Standard damage. I don't know what that means.
So I think that's physical. That's
is
like
it?
Getting melee and getting
magic and range.
Getting shot by a bow. I don't think.
Yeah, so magic it probably doesn't reduce, but okay. Standard damage.
Standard damage. Yeah. Or maybe standard means the difference between like the effect damage that's over time.
Yeah.
Not that damage.
It's like, oh, that's true too. Maybe it is. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that leaves open. Yeah, standard is an odd wording for it. We got people entering. What do we have? We got just under 9 minutes. We have 110 people entered into the raffle. If you already raffled and you haven't, gone over to Strike Team Games on YouTube. Show some love. He's taking time out of his day. Talk Lost Relics. He is an OG in the community. Undeniably.
Always take out time for Lost Relics, baby.
I mean, come on, right? So, what level are you at? So,
about to hit 93. About to hit
nice. You've been at the point, though, you've been living the dream where you can run these high-level dungeons and still be harvesting, too.
Yeah, it's a perfect setup. So, like, exiting the Easter event, my main goal was to get level 40s in all scavenging, which I accomplished probably in the beginning of August. A little earlier than I expected, but I pulled it off. And then, so yeah, like right now I'm sitting pretty. Like I'm running Mount Olkept in about 7 minutes, and I'm running Wastelands in about 9. So I'm just burning through the pumpkins.
Miz just asked, when is the raffle? It's come. You're here. Congratulations. You just got to hit that exclamation point raffle, and you can enter in to win an amulet of protection. Be warned, though, the amulet is one of, I think it's the only one, that is a virtual item. If you die in a dungeon, you will lose it.
Is that correct?
I swear it's a virtual. Let me see. Amulet of Protection. Destructible, yeah.
Yep. You're right. I don't know what I was confusing it with.
I never actually ended up using it. I remember I got it, like, I put in one bid and didn't get an auto buy for it. It was, like, really cheap. And then I put in another bid that was accepted, and before I could cancel the first bid, it bought that one too. So it's like, okay, I definitely don't need 2 of these. But I laugh at the whole like 5%, 10% effects and stuff. They do so much more than you'd think, just generally speaking about them. Because it's like 10%. Like, what is that? That's not very great odds. But, you know, you look at the Wind Chaser, right? Isn't that the...
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wind Chaser. I've watched people using that on stream where almost every mob they attack, like if there's yeah, and so it's like, don't sleep on just because a percentage seems low on the surface. You know, there's a lot of high quality items that I feel like could get written off because of those. You know, you've got.
Yeah, I think you're completely right. Using it, like reading the number, and that, but actually using it in person, it makes a big difference.
Oh, Matt Harris says Adris of Eridris is the blockchain version.
That's why. That's what I was thinking. You're right. Nicely done. Major shoutouts.
That we're in place. Linked 192 says it's so funny that we're in a place where typing exclamation point raffle actually works. Always here, man. Always. Got to give back to the community. So we are just under 5 minutes for the amulet. And then I think we are definitely going to do a rapid fire 5-minute raffle for another new activation power pendant winner. Let's get some more people onboarded into the game. Yeah, I've been using Winds of Ash and Necrotic Nightmare.
Yeah, and those are good ones, man.
I really like the Necrotic.
Wings of Ash go a little too early, I think.
Oh, did you?
But, yeah, but it's all good. I mean, it is what it is.
Live and learn, man. I mean,
what are they going for right now in terms of Shadowstones?
Let's see. I got mine for about 14. It's at 14,500.
Okay, that's good.
So yeah. Dash asked, any tips for beginners? Well, you know, there's so many tips. Yeah. I feel like the most important ones.
Click the right button.
Yep. A is from personal experience. The right button is your friend. There are two types of attacks. I feel like the biggest thing is don't over stress not finding blockchain items in the beginning. Some people seem to get kind of frustrated when they first start thinking that they're going to just be finding these things all the time. And B, just take your time. You know, go at your own pace. Don't feel rushed by what's going on in the community. I feel like I meet a lot of new players that are frustrated with drops or seeing stuff around them. Like, it'll come, and just enjoy the game. You know? Yeah,
I mean, when the hype gets so high about hitting a blockchain item, I get why people are. You know, you see your friends hitting blockchains items, and you maybe get down a little bit, but hey, man, that's the nature of the game. That's the That's the way that the cookie crumbles.
Metal brought up. Get skills to 10 ASAP. That is a good one, too. If you have not actually played, the game had an update recently, relatively recently, in the last month. Or maybe it's longer than that. I'm so bad with time. When was the update that kind of
yeah, it's been about a month. It's been about a month.
Yeah.
I think it was right at the beginning of October, maybe like no. I think it was like October 3rd.
Yeah, I feel like it was in October. That's why, but yeah, my wife always laughs. I'll be like, that was a couple months ago. She'll be like, that was like a year ago. I'm like, oh.
Let me see. I could probably pull it up on the website because I really want to know this one.
Tomorrow is not the last day for the Lost Relics event. From what I heard, it was planned for November 1st would be the last day, or it would end November 1st, whatever that actually means.
Yeah, 28 days ago.
All right, yeah, so 28 days ago, skills got, you really do want to get them to level 10. The reason for that...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, if you're brand new and you're still here for the event, I would probably just use this remaining time to just sell your pumpkins and get some gold.
Yes.
So that you'll be prepared for the next month and a half before the Christmas event.
Because, yeah, we'll have... The Christmas event is right around the corner. It's going to creep up fast, which I'm super pumped for, too. That, the penguin from it cracks me up. Because he's just jolly dancing around all the time.
Yeah, man. With the trail of snow behind it?
Yep. Though I think the reindeer looks way cooler to me personally with my taste. We have a question. How can I make the change from uncommon adventures to rare adventures?
Well, I think it just takes, once you're comfortable with kiting, I think that's the main thing. Like, regardless of what weapons you have or what items you take into the dungeon, once you get the mechanics down of like kiting and being able to reduce the amount of damage you take, you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to complete the dungeons. It's just gonna probably take you a little bit longer than someone that has those items available.
Yeah, that was actually one of the things too that I forgot to mention for the new players. If you're going to go into a dungeon, learning how much damage you're going to be taking from what enemy types and speeds of enemies and how many hits are going to take. Just learn to prioritize who you should be attacking and how you should be dealing with each room.
Yeah. Also, try to memorize which enemies you're able to kill with a single left-click attack, so that way you don't waste unnecessary energy. That's a big one.
Yeah, that is actually huge. Your energy is going to, when you learn about the right click.
When you
learn about the elusive right click, you'll learn that you're wasting so much of your energy, which is so important. Which is why I was also really pumped to get to level 20 so that I could get the recharge boost up to 375 instead of 250.
Yeah, and you've been doing a really good progression in terms of the game from when you started. Can you drop down your skills really quick? Let's see where you're at.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. I got 10 fishing, 10 mining, 9 scavenging, 9 wood cutting, 5 alchemy, 7 cooking, 4 engineering, 3 forging. That's all I'm going to be doing after the event. Because it just so happened that I was like, I want level 20. Got to level 20 and then went back down, I think, for a day into where I should have been skill-wise, and then the event started. And it was like, done with that. Like, I want pumpkins, and there's too many restrictions at the low levels.
Give me them pumpkins.
I'll need them, and I'm going to open them right away. Poor Kingslayer's always asking me to.
I'm opening them.
He's always like, well, save them up. We'll open them together. Like, I can't, dude. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I need them. I need to see it. We have our winner for the Amulet of Protection. J Meyer Studios, longtime viewer. J Myers, what is up?
Love watching.
Congratulations, yeah, dude, he's great. Another streamer. Congrats. Oh, Gabber Beast up in here. Gabber Beast, I'm gonna be sending you message and info and stuff after the stream tonight, because we are gonna try to get Gabber in instead of Soul 1, because Soul 1 was not able to make it. So, J Meyer, post that Discord. I'm going to start the next raffle here. This one is again going to be for new players. We please only have new players by people that do not have access to the game yet. We're going to do a real short one. It's going to be a 4-minute one. And then we will get back to some more in-game items. Jay Myers. Him. Jay Myers goes, wow, the saltiness works. See us at one in the past.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, man.
Very nice.
Lapu, we have raffled 4 items total so far.
You know what? Let me get on picking that next one.
Yeah. Pop that next one on there. Oh, let me update this guy. Done on there. This current raffle is for new players who need access to the game. If you already have access to the game, please refrain from entering. You cannot physically win. We will have power pendants for old players, but the information we required for the new players to win, you do not physically have anymore if you are active. So here we go, yo. What do you got here? All right, this will be a good one for the newbies.
Yeah, right after the pendant giveaway to get new people on the stream. That's the perfect one to go.
Yeah,
with.
Definitely. All right, let's set this guy. Oh, I can't set that one up until this one's done. Miz is asking, how do you know if you have won something? You will hear us calling your name out. A Streamlabs update will post in chat tagging you, and you will have a bunch of random people saying congrats to you. Yeah, from the way this has gone in the past and everything like that. Yeah, buddy. So please, new players, but old players, do not worry. We're going to have some more to come. Why don't you pick one more and let's make it
2 for 1? That's
let's do a pair. Let's pair because there's only one option for the pair. Let's do the pair.
Okay, fair enough.
Which, will be, I think that'll be kind of cool. DJ, I probably shouldn't enter the ones for activation, right? Yes, you probably shouldn't. If you win, all you're going to do is delay new players because I cannot give it to you. We will just run another raffle for it. Which has happened. I get excited. Raffle pops up on there. Exclamation point raffle. Let's go. Raffle 4 new activated players. Or raffle 4 new unactivated players. Can I pick multiple people at the same time? I'll see after this winner gets picked if we can actually do that. That might be the way to go for some of these.
You couldn't, but
I don't think you can, but I haven't directly looked into that. Also, DJ showing some love over here, saying please sub and like the stream. Please do. Also, make sure to get on over to Strike Team Games on YouTube as well. Get a sub over there. You'll learn a ton about multiple different blockchain games, just like you will on MarketSquare. So what's your future here? Are you gonna keep? I know like work has kept you. If work wasn't there, like, are you pivoting in any direction, or are you gonna be an event popper?
So no way am I leaving Lost Relics community. Like,
good.
So like I am playing a few other games at the same time when I'm playing Lost Relics. One of the advantages of playing like Mir 4 is that I can leave it on autopilot while I'm playing Lost Relics. So letting it run, letting it do its thing for some of the basic tasks that I want to get done. But yeah, no, there's no way I'm ever leaving Lost Relics out. It's definitely my primary game.
Yeah, no, it's like you're just such a staple of the community too.
Oh yeah. No,
we already have a winner.
Ooh, there it is.
Our winner is Lucas Iglesias. I hope that you are a new player. Let me know if you are not. And if you are a new player, as always, every winner, please, please, please post your Discord. Congratulations. Lapu says, yeah, it's nice to play Mer 4 on auto while in Lost Relics. He's rocking the same life as you.
It's perfect. It's perfect. And you know, when it comes to the development of Lost Relics and like what the future is like, I've always, and I know it's an unpopular opinion amongst gamers, but I've always been under the mindset that every single one of my items that I purchase is an investment to 3 to 5 years because of the nature of building out a game and how long it actually takes video games to be created. You know, we're obviously in early access here, and we're also, I think the game is in itself in year 3, about to enter. Well, I think there's a few more months before year 4 even starts. So I mean, it's just the nature of the game from my perspective. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that it's going to take 2 or 3 years before the game is.
I mean, it's realistic
ready,
though.
But it is what it is.
All right, so congratulations, Lucas. I got your Discord, and he has been on the waiting list for a long time. That is what we want to hear. So next we have the first of, you know, in the past we're always doing single items because we've run into the wonderful issue of having too many items without having to deal with any of the wonderful gas on Engine X like we did in the previous one. We are going to auction off a full uncommon set for anyone looking to move up in the early stages of the game. You're going to get paired up with a longbow and a criminal's katana. Yep. We'll do this one at 12 minutes.
And it's perfect because if for new players, you know, if you're equipping those blockchain items, less likely that you're going to be spending that gold, you know?
Oh, yeah. That, and, you know, if you remember when I was telling you when I first started, I finished one of the dungeons and they were giving people, I don't know if it was just blind luck, but it seemed like everyone was getting a virtual uncommon bow after completing one of the early dungeons at one point, and I just ran right into the next tier. Like, I'm ready for this, and now I got uncommons. Let's go. And died, and then immediately lost my... Yes, uncommon is green. And then immediately lost my bow. And it was like live and learn. Virtual items. But these are not virtual items. You can die in the dungeon, and you will still have these bad boys. So I feel like I missed a question for you.
Bring it on, baby.
Lapu, the devs won't reset our progress when the game is officially launched, right? Oh yeah, no, you can't.
Yeah, previous discussions with the devs have said that that they don't expect to do any resets. Like, I mean, we don't know where the future of the game's going. It's going to be so hard to anticipate out, you know, what is and what isn't. So I personally don't keep that at 100% guarantee, but I do think it's like 90, 85, huge percent chance that there won't be a reset.
I mean, I guess the players could, like, their levels could reset, but yeah, you wouldn't have stuff that, you can't do it. No way. So if that was the concern from the, like, yeah, I could see it is possible for the levels, but those are my NFTs. No one can take them from me. But yeah, man, like I'm really excited after doing this one. It already has me so pumped. This event isn't even over, and I'm so pumped for Christmas. What was last Christmas's like?
Last Christmas was a hot one because last year was when this new event, the event strategy, I guess, was born. We had a player back then that quickly figured out ahead of the crowd the ability, like that purchasing, like being able to farm the gold to go ahead and purchase the items to the presents to open, the same way we're smashing the pumpkins. Like, they found out way ahead of time that was going to be an optimal strategy. for the entire event, and I don't even remember the amount that they claimed. Like, it was somewhere in the neighborhood of like 20 legendaries and 35 epics from just opening presents, because they were one of the few players buying presents from the marketplace.
Oh my god.
So that's what sparked the whole like event strategy of buying and selling on the marketplace, flipping on the marketplace, and then opening everything. So that one definitely set the tone. It's gonna be a weird one this Christmas, because if things work out the way they're supposed to, Infinity is gonna be launching at Christmas. I don't think Lost Relics will be able to transition if it launches. I mean, I would assume that's not going to happen for 2 or 3 months past that, but definitely. There's probably going to be a lot of news.
I'd have to obviously everyone, this is speculation, but that's exactly how I would take it. For how much work the events are to do something special and limited time to add it in and make sure it's working properly, that's a lot. I know Cliff can hang with the best of them. He is the best of them. But that's a lot to do all in one short period of time. But I bet laying some groundwork has already been going into, yeah. I'm excited to see where the networking goes. Yeah, and how it's going to work for players to convert.
Right. Engine has mentioned that they're building out a feature right now, and who knows if it'll, 1, be ready, or 2, it'll be successful. But they're attempting to build out a feature that allows like the game developers to migrate the entire game and entire game assets into the new system in one transaction, one big migration, rather than a lot of multiple small transactions.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, if it works, that probably would be the best.
Well, it'd be your last little fling with absurd gas prices.
Yeah.
And then you'd be good to go once we're on Polkadot.
Yeah. I've been one of the few people that I know all the reasons why staying on Ethereum, why it's so negative amongst gamers, like the gas fees, the bloating of the network, I see all these reasons, but more than likely into the future, Ethereum is going to be one of the largest chains, if not the largest chain that is involved with, financial applications.
Yeah.
And having a game economy or a game world being able to tap into that huge marketplace, I think is very, very, very important to the future of play to earn. Maybe that can also be built out on Polkadot, but it's going to be hard to beat Ethereum on that end, I think.
Yeah, I was in a different stream earlier chatting with people, and we were talking about that, and it was like, it cracked me up because it reminded me, before we had started the gaming channel, we did at the company this, because we make educational blockchain content, we were making 100 2-minute video breakdowns of the top assets. Which it took forever, but I was cracking up by the end of it because it was like 86 of the 100. Like, let me guess, it's a layer 2 solution with an ERC20. So it's like, you can't beat the big boy like currently, because Ethereum's going nowhere.
My thing is, exactly. Ethereum's not going anywhere. My thing is that, like, if we really do have game economies be built out to where players in the game space are able to earn a living or invest in their items or provide basic goods and services and get paid in exchange, like, you would want things like lending, you would want things like staking, you would want things like DeFi all wrapped into one, and Ethereum already has that to like help facilitate that economy. But it comes with negatives. It comes with gas fees.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with, all of a sudden, the rollout of Ethereum 2.0, whether or not it's going to be successful, Proof of stake versus proof of work. It's a bunch. It's a lot.
Oh yeah, you get into just whole new consensus mechanisms, everything that you're going to have to end up dealing with, or how you want to sustain the network. I'm really interested for Ethereum too. We kind of locked some of ours into that, and because I'm a big fan of staking, but it's also because I guess kind of lazy on that end. I can just stake it and then earn my interest.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with staking for sure. I think, I haven't locked up my Ethereum yet. I've been keeping it on the off chance that there's an explosion prior, and I want to be able to have that availability.
Oh, yeah.
To be able to move it or sell it or trade it or whatever the situation causes. But yeah. I have mine in reserve, ready to.
Yeah, we definitely kept part of that mentality where it's like, well, we're not gonna go all in, but yeah, I do love the staking. What do you have? I did get your Discord, Jay Meyer. What do we have? First event, and feel like I've wasted it by running green maps for the match skills for 2 to 3 pumpkins instead of epics. Live and learn for the next one, I guess. Yeah, Skunk. Not everyone's going to agree with me, but when you have the limited time event, I think that's what you should be going with, is maximizing. And a lot of people, I guess, didn't realize. I've talked to a few people that didn't know that the amount of pumpkins you can get scales on the... Like, every pumpkin has an equal chance to get any of the items. But it's like, if you're running a common dungeon, you can only pull 2 pumpkins out, where I've run Island of Arim and gotten 9. Or not Island of Arim, Odin. And yeah, and I walked out with 9. And so, you essentially have to look at mid-maxing your time and investment into how much time you're grinding. Because
to make the counter argument, even though, that's probably what I would recommend too. But just for devil's advocate, to make the counter argument.
Oh, yeah.
If you're a brand new player and you're expecting to stick around until the Christmas event, then all of this time that you spent scavenging is going to give you a level advantage against all the new players that didn't when you get to the Christmas event.
Yeah. I mean, you'll probably be higher than me if you spent the whole event grinding those skills. Because I haven't touched a single skill in... almost 2 weeks now? That's how long the event's been going?
Every single event before this, I had been farming nodes. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's only because I've crossed that tier, where at least at this point it's not required. But in the old events, it used to be you used to get some of these pumpkins or creepy coins from the breakables, like the ladders and the wooden objects in the dungeon, the vases and all that.
Yep.
Now that isn't really a thing, before I would be like, okay, I'm going to hit this node while my pet goes and hits those other 3 breakables. But now that since I don't need to worry about that, I just, don't scavenge, pick up my item and go.
Mid-max your time for the grind.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way to go when you're like collecting these things in there. Like, yeah, like right now, I haven't even been in this dungeon for 10 minutes, and I got 5 pumpkins. So it's like, if it's still taking you 10 to 15 minutes to run those lower tier dungeons because you've got some lower tier items, you're missing out on... That would have been, 20 minutes of your time. It
also, I think, makes a difference if you know that you're selling pumpkins. That would probably be a different story than if you're opening, because with opening you might not get anything, right? So
yeah,
there's that risk. But if you're selling, then you can easily calculate, over the course of a couple hours, how much more you could sell if you didn't farm scavenging items.
We got 10 seconds here. Vincent agrees with you, and that is why he is level 20 mining. It's like, it's crazy. I posted, like doubling up on my skills. But yeah, no, he's definitely right with looking at it that way. And again, everybody, there's no 100% right or wrong way. I'll always defer to Striker's expertise because he's been around for so many updates and has so much long-term knowledge. I would definitely always say go with what he wants. But if it's like, yeah, if you know that you want something, there's nothing wrong technically with going for it, you know? It's like the level 20 grabbing. Everyone would have told me not to do it, but I've been very satisfied with my decision on it. Definitely wasn't the way you should do it, but...
I don't think there's a wrong way to go about playing the game.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Loot is in the house. Says, what is up, MarketSquare Gaming and Striker? Great stream. Loving the good vibes. Hope as everyone is having a good time learning from these pros. The pro.
Feeling good, baby. Feeling good.
What do we got? We got ourselves a winner. We're doing our first full set of uncommon gear. Oh my gosh. He won again.
And the winner is?
He won again. Gree Murrah. You got yourself an arrow piercer now and a full set of that.
Wait, what was the last one that he won?
He won the arrow piercer.
He won the arrow piercer. Okay,
he is getting fully locked and stocked over here. All right. We're going right into another one here. Let's go with... Oh, yeah, let's do this one. We're going to do an epic weapon raffle here for our old players as well as new ones. Anyone can win. We're going to put this one at... We'll get this one out of the way here. Let's go. 10 minutes. I already have your Discord, so do not worry about posting that. You know, you won a couple raffles ago. But we have an epic tier X of Antagony coming at you. All right, that one is done. Whoa, that thing just exploded. Went from like 3 people in the raffle to like 40. That one is done.
That's the way you like it, baby.
Oh yeah, right.
I think you know, in general, going over the course of at least my gameplay during this event, I would say it was successful. I would have loved to put in a few more hours than I was actually able to, but hey, walking away with 3 legendaries and 3 epics.
God forbid, okay. Right?
Yeah.
God forbid. Yeah, I ended up. This one was pretty good to me as well. I did not get the Mark of Death yet, but there's still time. But I did get all the titles in the world that I wanted. I got both of the Transcendent titles.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't even mention the titles. Yeah, I got those too.
How many did I end up getting? So I think I'm missing a couple, but I've gotten over 20 titles, and I had 0. I was like cracking up right before the event. I started looking around like, how am I gonna? What's the easiest way to just get any title other than adventurer? And then it's like, yeah, and then the event started, and it just started raining titles. Which I love having the red ruler of darkness up there. And
so
then,
what do you think you're gonna be doing with the game between now and Christmas?
I'm gonna try to get my skills to 40 or 1 skill set up to 40.
Okay.
And just pound the pavement as hard as I can with that. So when the next event comes, I'm just gonna bet on it being similar to this, where it's a grind and collect, and that way I won't have to lose out on, you know, earning skill levels for all these heavy grind sessions. But
yep,
that's just what I hope is going to happen. Again, I don't know. We don't know. But we do have 140 people in the stream. Welcome, anyone who just joined. Raffles going all day. If Striker has to go later, I will still be going until we get all these items out of the way. They're burning a hole in our pocket. We need to get them out to someone else. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. One person does not like it. 99 thumbs up, 1 thumb down.
Yeah, well, you know how statistics work.
I mean, that's a pretty good. That's right? That's a pretty good statistic, actually. You know, 1% not loving it. That's okay. We still love you, buddy, whoever you are. We have 139 people rocking the raffle right now. This is, again, for an epic level. I can pull it up on screen, actually. I should do that. X of Antagony. It's pretty good, in all honesty. Like, I used it a little bit. I took a couple of these items for a test drive, you know.
Oh,
since
yeah,
I had them, you know, I might as well try them out. So
that's right, ladies and gentlemen. You are getting used blockchain items.
No. They're in the wrapping. They're in the wrapping, I swear.
They're in the wrapping. Okay. Got it. Still mint condition.
Still mint condition. No deaths.
Yeah, man. I've been really interesting to see just how everybody's been taken to the event for sure. Been cracking those pumpkins, getting excited, man. The amount of drops that we had at the very beginning of the event was ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know,
there was that one day too where like I'm not always paying attention to Overseer, but it's like there was that one day where it was just like mythic, like 20-30 minutes later it's like, what is going on? I need to get up in that dungeon.
Yeah. There was definitely like my phone was going off the hook, and then I was just like, oh my god, I need to get online right now.
Oh, did I finally hit? Yeah, I did. I hit my 70,000 coin. I can buy that epic or the legendary blockchain that Darth Raka is.
There it is.
Selling the Sleepy Hollows. Boom! We got it.
One of those amulets. I haven't been able to get one yet.
Oh, the blockchain amulet one. Yeah, the one that boosts when you're low on health.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was able to get one of those, and then I've gotten like 4 soups.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just keep wanting to give me soup. Apparently, they want me to put on some weight. So I get that boy a soup. But yeah,
well-fed.
My first epic. What else I got? The one that I actually really like that I haven't seen a ton of is I got one of the slices of life.
Oh, very nice.
But I'm so scared to use virtual items currently that I don't want anything to do with that. Definitely won't ever see me using one of those on stream. So yeah.
Well, as players die with them, you know, they're slowly going to be increasing in price. So
yeah, that's another thing that's on my mind. What else was the event? Let me look through the event items here. Did not grab up the Christina yet. The Jack in the Box like cracks me up when I see. I forget. There's like 1 or 2 players that wear it, and every time I see it, I'm like, what the heck is that? Like, oh yeah. It's like, what is going on? Did not get the Screamies, but there's still a chance.
I got the Screamies.
I think those are the best item from, like, overall from the event.
I agree.
Undisputed to me. But
especially for the tier that they're in, like,
yeah. 8 uses? That's so much.
I think it's like, is it too much that it's going to be nerfed in the future?
I have a sneaking suspicion. Like, if I had to guess, I would say that we might get dropped down for uses on that thing and get a slight boost.
Possible.
Like, where we're still losing out on a couple, you know, some health, but yeah. Like, I could see it being like, instead of the 150, it's 200 health. But you now can only use it 5 times. I see. Like, you know, so we're still kind of losing out on it, but there's still a tiny bit more of a boost to it. What giveaway is running right now? An Axe of Antagony. It is an epic axe. It antagonizes you.
Pumpkins here. Wish me luck, boys. Not too many, just a few.
How many you got?
I got 10.
There we go.
Very small, but we'll see what happens. And I might go try to go buy some right now at 2K gold. Got a scroll.
Man, it's real cheap right now.
Let me see. I'm gonna go buy some. I think that's what we're gonna do. I need to head back to the stash anyway because I need to get some. What do you call it? Some more potions.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I don't have to leave the dungeon. I just pop one, keep going, go to the next one, so on and so forth.
Yep.
Look at some of these prices too. Let's see what's been moving on the Emporium.
We weren't actually, Gabber. We weren't talking about tiers. We were talking about Screamies. If that's what you're referring to. Are people doing the giveaway in chat? Oh, yeah. People are promoting it in there.
These Jacko bombs, man. I might pick up some of these Jacko bombs.
I've gotten multiple Jacko bombs, actually.
Very nice. Let's see. The Screamies are going for 1900.
Yeah, someone in another chat that I was in, I think it was Kingslayer LR's Twitch, was like, I feel dumb because I really wanted the Screamies. I couldn't put a ton of time into the event. I had some Shadow Stones. It's like I paid 2,800 or maybe it was like 3,000 Shadow Stones for it, and he's like, I just feel like such a fool. And we were like, don't ever feel that way too, because they've drastically dropped in price. Like once the event's over and it's not possible to get them, you're gonna see those numbers bounce right back up usually. Yeah,
and then remember when we get to Christmas, like you're gonna have a new onboarding of players that weren't around during this event, so there's going to be items that they're missing that they're not able to get a hold of.
Yep. And then you also look like you're an OG and you're awesome because you've got previous event items.
Yeah, but the price of pumpkins is definitely above the 2K mark because I just put in an order and nothing got filled. So
I'm
gonna leave it right there around the floor. And if it gets bought up, then I'll open some. And
anyone watching, if you want some quick cash, set those to 2. I guess it would still go to the top person, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm below 2. I don't remember. I just left it, I think, at 19 something.
Dr. Loot says, I can guarantee that there's no guarantee that items won't get nerfed or boosted in the future. Yeah, exactly what we were talking about. Like, it's always subject to change, and that's also why I've started to look at, you've got these cheaper material items that don't have a current use, and so they're not worth really anything to the public, and so they're dirt cheap.
Yeah,
and
I made sure to stock up on quite a few of them.
Yeah, every time that I see one of those that's just ridiculously low for its tier, I buy it. I don't care that it doesn't have a use. Reading the description gives you so much knowledge, or speculative knowledge, on the future. Because I definitely...
Don't be surprised. I mean, if they don't have any uses, we've already kind of seen what's happened with the idea of... blockchain swaps, item swaps. So if you have an item that's not currently doesn't have a use, that may be something that gets applied to it in the future, getting swapped for another item.
Oh, yeah.
Just a potential,
We have our winner for the second epic of the day. Don't worry, there are plenty more to come. DK Power. You just got yourself an Axe of Antagony. Strikey, you want to pick another one?
Yeah, let me pick another one real quick.
Yeah.
Get here. Let's see. How about
DK? Please make sure to post in the chat your Discord information. All right, let's go into those. Let me go.
Asking where do they get Screamies, and they come from the pumpkins.
Oh yeah. I am new, and the game is tough. Just pill to swallow, knowing that I have to invest 1,000 hours before it's possible for me to see something worthwhile. The game has potential, but it's very bad. I would respectfully disagree. You don't have to spend thousands of hours. Everyone, technically has equal chance to get any items you want. Like, this week alone, we saw multiple new players getting. Like one guy opened 6 pumpkins. Items. Yeah, like he'd been playing a week, and he happened to just get that. It's like, yeah, I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but like I said earlier, when someone asked some advice to new players, was don't get discouraged, because you're not going to see. I don't think there's any game that you're going to be guaranteed to ever, like with play to earn. Yeah. You have to play to earn. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think people, they want the dream, and unfortunately, that dream doesn't exist really anywhere. So
Yeah, when you find that game though, please let me know, and I will be right there with you. Because I would be about that life in a second. From the event, sure, anything is possible, but actually playing. Well, you can technically get a transcendent item in the very first dungeon.
So with some of the updates, with the newest update, some of the items, the tier of the items are locked depending on what dungeons you are.
Oh, that's changed. Okay.
Yeah, that's to prevent a few different items. Unfortunately, we had some situations where people were buying pendants and then canceling their credit card purchases and getting refunded, and then also hitting blockchain items to be able to take out. So it can turn into a thing. But I personally do think that at least some of the items should be gated. It's not having someone come in day one and hitting one of the most valuable items in the game without investing into the economy and or putting in the hours that a lot of other people have. That doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel right. And also, if that method ran the entire time, the entire blockchain item list would be looted. So
yeah,
it's a little bit about protecting the future and making sure that people contribute into the economy.
All right, DK Powers, I have your information. We're going to start one. I have to go back. I actually don't have the list of specific ones for what you picked, Striker. So after this run, I will go back and we will pick one of those, and we'll do those a couple rapid fire. But we do have a very good item, the Amber Bee Honeycomb. Coming at you. Very good item. We're going to start that one right now. Good luck, everybody. And we're going to keep this going.
Crossed.
Yeah,
hope
right?
You guys have all the luck.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
Exactly.
Lost Relics is the most polished pre-alpha game I've ever played, and I've played over 20,000 computer games and betas and pre-alphas. This game is amazing compared to other pre-alphas. I totally agree. I'm nowhere near those numbers with that, but I do a lot of scouting of potential games and other game projects that are built on blockchain to potentially showcase them and try to work with them. This one, obviously, I'm going to have my own personal opinion because I really like these type of games, but this game's very good for technically what stage it's in.
Oh yeah. And when you think about it, at the end of the day, like, really comes down to the skill and the merit that Cliff, and his team over there, like, it really comes down to what they've been able to accomplish. Like, just seeing this game get built out, seeing all the updates over the past year. Like, I know there's a lot of new players that don't have that frame of reference, but from what I've seen, dramatic changes over the course of just a few months,
Yeah. I mean, you've been around for over a year in here.
Yep.
And,
year and a half.
Yeah. It's like, and I've seen dramatic changes, and I've only been around. I just came out. This is my 50th day available to play. We did have that one onboard week where the server had issues.
Yeah. I try to remind people that, like, as these features get rolled out, like, they're just layers of an onion, right? They're just not all the features are ready to be implemented 100%. Some of them are just being dropped in, like this Halloween event, something new feature may have come out that, the remaining portions of it haven't been built out yet. That will come out when it gets to Christmas or Easter or, this time next year, whatever the case may be. So as these systems roll out and they start to work together, that's where you really see the major changes for the overall game and its economy and the players.
Yeah, I totally agree, and that's also partially too done with you don't know what type of changes you need to make as the player pool increases.
Yeah, and also, like, I mean, look at the armor, the new armor that was just added, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it has the ability to give magic offensive percent increases, but we don't have magic in the game yet.
No,
but
we don't.
Like this is one feature of the overall game that Cliff is building out right now. And as a new update comes out, like whenever that magic update comes out, it's gonna change armor from the way people are perceiving it right now.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? And that's how it works for all these new systems that get rolled out.
And yeah, I mean, naturally so. It's like, we just, outside of blockchain, you get like a public beta release for a AAA game, and then you get it. It's like we're seeing it built in front of us. We're part of it being built. So things are going to change, and it's ever evolving, which is something that I kind of like.
Hey, legendary pumpkin title. Pumpkinhead. Let's go.
Pumpkinhead. I love that one. Do you know the movie? I've talked to so many people who don't know the movie Pumpkinhead.
I don't.
It's just like, it's not very good. I love it because I just love crappy 80s horror movies. But it is there's a whole series, Pumpkinhead. You go, something bad happens to you. You go to where Pumpkinhead's at, make a wish, sell your soul, and he takes care of business for you. In all its 80s horror glory, too.
Unfortunately, I haven't gotten a chance to watch too many Halloween movies yet, but we might do a marathon on actual Halloween night or something. Who knows?
You gotta. Says, I take it that you guys haven't really played many early access games. I don't know if that's directed at us or the people in the chat.
Yeah,
but
not sure there.
I mean, with AAAs, I feel like I have, because I'm always, anytime that back when I was playing, I really don't touch anything that's not a play-to-earn game anymore, ever.
Yeah, that's the big thing, right? Like once you go into the play-to-earn space, you kind of don't leave. It changes your mindset. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm still playing, I'll still play Call of Duty. I'll still play some other AAA, console games, like, on some free time. But like 85-90% of all my time is now play-to-earn.
100% of my time, unless a friend requests that I come play with him, I'm doing my play-to-earn. That's
me too. Like I have my squad of, old players from when I was playing Halo 2 professionally, and so we have our nights,
Oh yeah.
Every couple of weeks where we set up our night where we're going out, we're playing some shooters or whatnot. But frankly, other than that,
yeah, right. I don't got time for it. I got time to earn. Dr. Lute says, my favorite sentence from Cliff's Medium article: assembling armor gives specific and offensive buffs and debuffs, and sometimes effects too. Yeah, the higher ones. I got super jealous when I realized that the higher tier armors gave such awesome benefits. Where they actually end up getting an ability. But we also have a question. Do you guys know anything about housing? When will it roll out? If there, or if it will be a whole house or just a room to decorate?
Ooh, good one.
I don't know a ton about this one other than just asking other people. Like, what do you even think about? What do you expect? What do you think?
So I think housing would be a really good addition when it comes to like the production skills, because there's a lot of people that are like highly ranked in woodcutting, and this could give them their avenue to be able to earn a little bit more gold, like maybe some of the people that are in alchemy or engineering or forging or whatnot can. So I think that would be very beneficial. Like what it will be, what housing will be, I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. I don't think very much information has been released about it, other than Cliff being excited that it does seem to be the item that's on the docket, like the next item up to be updated. My guess is that it's going to allow players to be able to show off your loot, to flex a little bit, show some of your items, show some of your costumes.
I totally think that's going to be one, because it reminds me of, if anyone played Borderlands. In your room in the ship, you could put on the walls your like gear that was awesome that you weren't using. And when you had other people in there with you, they could go to your room and see it all.
You gotta love Borderlands, man.
Oh, yeah.
Just recently hit level 93.
Oh, 93! Nice!
Keeping it rolling, baby.
Let's go. We also got 2 minutes left on the honeycomb. One that I was surprised sustained its value in price when everything was kind of dropping real bad. You know, you'd see berries dropping down to 200 shadow stones. And, you know, before everything, if I remember when I got mine, they were much higher than that. But honeycomb, I don't think, because a bunch of people have requested that when we've been doing viewer choice or viewer pick item giveaways. I don't think I've seen it under 550.
Yeah, I mean, like we were talking a little bit about before, like now any item that you have just from Engine's price appreciation in terms of dollar value, like your NFT just doubled in dollar value, you know, over the past in the middle of this event. So, you know,
question for you directly from Bryce: what do you think about being able to rent out your NFTs to other players? Will we ever see something like that in Lost Relics for high tier weapons and relics?
So that's a good one. So like, you know, when I was going through the idea about like when I was investing in these NFTs and preparing for what the future could hold, granted, I chose almost the perfect time. Like I was buying these items like right before the major jump up and paying, you know, like 14 cents per engine. Like when it, you know, so I got in at almost the perfect time.
Gonna make some enemies with those prices.
Yeah, so you know, it is what it is, you know, but I always tend to post my ideas like it's especially on the YouTube on the channel from 1 year of streaming Lost Relics about what I think is going to happen and how it's turning out, so that just give people more information so that they can make their own decisions. But like going back to a lot of those old videos, like two of my biggest arguments was that one, when renting if renting were to get implemented into the game, then whatever the current price items of these of the blockchain NFTs are, you know, they're not taking into consideration renting. So that was one. Number two, if there's ever a guild or friends list or group implementation, like gaming feature of where I'm able to, like, let's say I had a guild and if you're a member of the guild, you're able to use the inventory of the guild. Like if that feature were ever to be rolled out, you know, again, the value of these items are dramatically underpriced, because now coming down to like, if you want to be a member, you want to be able to use some of these items, you now have the ability to. So that's two of the big reasons why I accumulated the good position I have in Lost Relics items. But honestly, number one is just watching the expertise that Cliff has and what he's been doing over the past year as this thing gets built out, like, has just sold me. The man knows what he's doing.
Oh, dude.
And
yeah,
give him time. Like, honestly, in my opinion, hey, take all the time you need. Do it however you like. You know, he's got the skills and the know-how to be able to pull it off. And, you know, investing in the man is number one for me.
I mean, I'm right there with you, too, because it's like, even at where it's at right now, I just love the game. And, yeah, you know that it's only going to get better and better from here. Or if they'll want some guilds. Oh, DJ, bring it up. Thank you so much for reminding me, my man. We have our winner for the honeycomb, but if you are not subscribed to MarketSquare Gaming, please do. Pop the like button on there if you're liking the giveaways. We do them on the regular. Make sure to also head over to Strike Team Games and YouTube. Get a sub on there. My man is the greatest, obviously, as you guys have been able to tell over here. Also, who pays for it all? Go show some love to MarketSquare.io. That's who the mothership is, what I like to call them. If you like giveaways and you like, you know, the potential of winning some free stuff, at MarketSquare.io, you can click the Discord button. It'll give you an invite, or I'd be happy to give you an invite personally if you just want to hit me up on Discord. Every Friday, we raffle off an NFT. It's not for Lost Relics. It is just an NFT asset, as well as we have the Nifty Village, a new project coming out of MarketSquare. If you join their Discord, you can enter to win every week. But More importantly right now to you guys is, oh my God, yes. I love it. He's always coming in here. Amber B. Honeycomb has been won by Lightstone. Congrats,
hey, Lightstone,
buddy. Did you win the other day? I feel like I just started
really good luck in here, man.
Seeing some people's name like over and over again, but Lightstone is awesome. He's always showing love. I'm pretty sure I have your Discord. I feel like we talked the other day. Post your Discord anyway. It makes my job a little easier. I have a list of like 500 people that, yeah, I'm constantly getting messages from. But we are going to go right into a new player activation. We're going to do 2 rapid fire. Thank you. I have your Discord, Lightstone. Congratulations again. So this next one is a power pendant for new players only, please. We got 4 minutes on this one, and then we are going to do a 2-minute one for new players again, and then we will go back to doing some... Oh, let me go find that list, and we will start going out of some of Striker's picks. I'm so glad you mentioned that one, too, because I'm staring at the item list, and I don't have that on my item list, because it's just as what you sent me. And so it's just like, oh yeah. There's a whole nother group of things that I forgot that we have to raffle. We'll have to do like some like 2-minute rapid fires on them.
Oh yeah. Lightning round style.
Lightning round. All right, let me write these ones down while everyone's entering. All right. Perfect. All right.
Looks like going through the numbers here really quick in terms of monthly players with Lost Relics. Right now on the website, we're looking at 6K plus. Not too bad. Not too bad
at all.
Obviously, still have the big waiting list.
What pet do you use?
What pet do I? Right now, I'm using the minion number 2. Gotta support the Halloween event.
Yeah.
Is it number 2, right? Or number 1?
Yeah, minion number 2, because I think number 1 is it doesn't actually say it on there, but yeah, Cthulhu.
Yeah, I'm wearing both of those right now.
I like it.
Other than that, you know, the Void Goat's my go-to. The Gogum is one of my favorites. The epic Gogum.
Gogum is my favorite by far, but after I heard about the pet being more active, depending on its tier, I was just like, I hope he brings transmorging in, and pets can transmorg too, so I can have Gogum, but he's got the attention of my legendary.
I'm just saying, if pets get abilities, just remember that the Gogum was the daily reward giveaway and got turned into a pet. So
yeah, no, Gogum is my jam. I was so happy with scooping that one up. Because I love his little smoke trail. Who doesn't?
Oh, yeah, that's really cool effect.
We have 90 seconds left on the new player onboarding. Please and thank you. If you already have access to the game, do not enter. Don't worry, though. You have more chances to win. It says Paul entered that game. I mean, wait. Maybe he doesn't actually have access to the game yet. Tigral, yes. Transmorg, like transmorgification, making an item look like another one, but still maintaining its own stats. So it's like I could have my minion number 2, but he looks like Gogum. Do not worry. If you are an old player who did enter, you can't physically win, so we would just run it again. No problem at all. It definitely happens. Oh, yeah, Paul P., you then cannot win that one, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll
add it to the rapid fire?
Yeah, we'll just add it to the rapid fire. So there will be one more new activation raffle right after this one. So, again, old players, you cannot win this next one after this current raffle, too.
I think at the end of this event, the couple things that I'm going to be taking away is one that when you look at the overseer and you take a look at how many different people want items. Now, granted, I know some people want items like day 1, day 3. They want more than one, but just like looking at how many different people, how diverse the blockchains items were spread out. Like, I think that's probably going to be the number one key. And then number two, the benefit obviously of the way that the economy works with right now with some prices of some of these items going down actually means that there's more activity, and the more activity funds the treasury, which leads to future Shadowstone drops, right?
Our winner was not a new player, so we're going to go 2 minutes, 2 in a row, 7-day power pendants for new players only. Thank you for letting us know. Please don't enter the raffle unless you need access to the game. 2 minutes is starting now. Pay attention. There is not a lot of time to get in on that one.
Do not miss it. Again, major shout-outs to MarketSquare Gaming for all of these amazing items and hosting the event.
Oh, yeah. We love the community.
Hit that like button.
In-game player-to-player virtual item gifting system. Is it possible in the future update? I mean...
Is it possible?
Anything's possible, like with what they decide to go.
Will it happen? I would say there's a very small likelihood that it would. Only because, I think Cliff's done a very good job of working around some of the traditional issues that would be created in these types of games. So the idea of gold farming, the idea of being able to, when you're being able to send items back and forth between players, there's different ways that you would, especially in a play to earn type of game, there's different ways where you can what's the word I'm looking for? Not cheat. You can cheat the system, I guess you could say. There's different avenues that you have to protect against, and I think he's done a very good job of stopping and fighting against botting, fighting against a lot of these other issues. Some people have come across some major exploits that are unfair in nature, I guess you could say, and done a good job at preventing that, stopping it, reversing it whenever it happens. So I think that's a major plus for the protection of the economy.
Jeffrey, you can get anyone who wants to join MarketSquare.io, you need a beta access code, but you want the code, you got the code. Just hit me up on Discord. I will post my Discord right here. And after the stream, I will happily send you a beta access code. Cliff recently claimed the project for Lost Relics on MarketSquare. So he joined up on there. If you guys join, you can upvote the project and more attention gets paid through to it from... not just my department, obviously. We've been showing tons of love for it. But there's many other moving parts to MarketSquare. It will let us know that you guys want more content on that. We have a winner. Hopefully this one is... We got John Joseph. Congratulations. You got access to the game. Please post your Discord if you actually need access. Congrats. Once I have your Discord, we will post, or we will do another one immediately.
You know what I'd love to know? From all the players that have, granted, we'll probably all never know, but from all the players that have gotten new pendants to be able to come into the game, especially during the Halloween event, I wonder how many of those players hit some blockchain items.
Oh, yeah.
Love to know the list. Hey, here are the 40 people, 30 people, whatever it is, and here are the items they hit. That would be awesome.
He does not need it either. All right. We need to get these power pendants to these people. We're doing another raffle right now. If you do not have access to the game, you can enter this one. If you do have access to the game, please don't enter it. I know how tempting it is. There's a raffle going on.
We wouldn't be able to give it to you even if we wanted to.
Yeah, it's not that I don't want to give it to you. There will be 7-day power pendants for old players, but that will be going on tomorrow during the event with all the other streamers. We're going to have Certified Soy Boy. We're going to have Kingslayer LR. We are going to have Strike Team Games, obviously. And then we are working on one more. I won't announce it till then, but we are looking at Gobber. I don't know for sure yet. We'll see if we can match up.
It'll be a really interesting conversation amongst all of us, both new and old, and it's
the first time all of us got together in one, which is pretty cool.
I think it'll be a good one. Every single person that on the list, I've definitely tuned in and listened to a lot of their opinions and their thoughts on the game, so it'll be a good one.
Yeah, it's something that I really like about the Lost Relics community is because, you know, it seems like everybody knows each other, supports each other. It's like when I was putting the list together, it's like I talk to you, and you're like, oh, I know them. And then I go talk to the next person, and like, oh, yeah, like I know them. They're great. And I talk to the next person, like, oh, yeah, I join and talk on their stream all the time. It's like, oh, okay. So it's just a bunch of buddies getting together that all happen to play Lost Relics. Perfect.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like, you know, one of the things that, you know, kept me around for so long and like gave me the confidence to invest was just how tight-knit the community was, especially... You know, especially once the streaming really got started, you know, around October of last year, 2020, when streaming got really, really big within Lost Relics. And there was a whole group of people that were just consistently supporting each other, consistently raiding each other. And it just took off from there, and it blossomed.
Houston, I'll go Schemer. Why are you posting that one? Paulo Sergio. I hope that you don't have access. I'm going to be...
If you don't, you do now.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's Belcia. God, I always forget that. Because I do it on... I stream it on YouTube. There's so many people that... It's like their names are different on YouTube. And I know them well. But I don't know that I know them until then. Until I get reminded. That, oh, yeah, that's not your actual name in game.
You don't know that you know.
Yeah.
That you don't know.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. You know? You know? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Paulo Sergio.
Got him, coach.
The last guy entered the raffle won. Yes. Paulo. Post that. Discord. If anyone wants to do me a favor and keep an eye out for that. Actually, here we go. I can do this too. Boom! Zach, you just won as well. I didn't realize that there was a feature that I could just keep repicking and doing more of these. So I'm going to announce 2 more onboarding winners. And then we are going to... Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I like it.
Because we've had so many and don't worry, there's so many power pendants to go around. Like, we have tons of them to go. But I need Paulo Sergio and Zach to post their Discord. Once you guys do, I will do one more winner immediately from that list of new players. And then we're going to go back to some more items. Alex, Sally says, I bought a pendant and it's not letting me download the game.
Normally there's
Paulo,
like
you
a
did win.
30 to 45 minute wait while the system updates to show that you to give you that information onto your account. So I would just wait a little bit.
Oh, what does that say? Host and Gamer won a power pendant. Oh. Oh, that must have been the one. Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, I have Zach's Discord. Houston, I am grabbing your Discord right now. Good, we still have so many Good. I thought that I misclicked it earlier and clicked what I just realized I could click now. And I was confused because someone posted their Discord.
Okay.
And yeah, they won a power pendant too.
There you go.
There we go. All right. So we have 5 power pendant winners so far. That is not enough. But what do we got? Yes, Houston, I have your stuff. You are good to go. I am just waiting on Paul there. Oh, there it is. I just didn't see it. Perfect. All right, let's go to...
What's the next big item to give out?
We should do a big one. I know that you are running low on time.
You're okay. We're still good. We're still good.
Let's go.
How are we doing on the total count, though? I think there might be quite a few that still need to go out.
All right, so we needed to do 10 power pendants today. We are at 5 left. Those ones, I can do whenever the items are really fun. We have gotten out 6 items out of the 10 that we need, and no pets out of the 5 we need. I'm going to be here a while.
There's so many items.
There's too many items to go out. All right, what do we got here? I know one of the fun ones that's a really big one that people really like. What about that guy? That is like a sought after one that brings you up to a whole new tier.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Right? I mean,
That's gotta go.
It should be, its whole different tier, like not the one it's actually in. All right, let's go. We're going to set that one up for 10 minutes. We have a very sought after item that is definitely difficult to get your hands on. And
anytime you can get a ranged weapon, you're going to take advantage
we have a really good long bow coming at you, the Draft Winder.
I think that might have been one of the first bows that I came across, to tell you the truth.
I have actually happened to, before I even knew really what I was just like, I want a rare bow. And I just got lucky that that's the one that I randomly picked out of the hat to grab. It happened to be cheap for some reason when I got it. But it turned out to be the good one, because it's the only rare longbow. I'm definitely excited for more longbows to get put into the game, because there's definitely, obviously only one for uncommon, and then one for rare, and then the doors start to open with different possibilities for them. But with that being such like a tier jump and unlocking so many other dungeon potential runs, I'd be interested to see if they end up adding a couple more longbows, or if they just nerf the longbow.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get like an increase in distance to both longbow and shortbow, just because of that new camera feature, like the new camera angle.
Yep.
Like I like how you can see them in the distance, but even with a longbow, they're outside of your shooting range.
Yeah.
Who knows?
There's like some that you can catch on a nice angle and actually be able to hit them while they're standing there. But it's the line. Like, you can tell
Have you had any deaths during the event?
Oh yeah, I've died twice on stream. And it's like, I was like saying too, I never, like, I'll do 9:45 to 10:30 Zenithrill runs. And then I get on stream and they are always like 15 minutes or something like that, and I'm always missing some random place, gotta go back, that I never do when I'm off stream. I just get too distracted.
It's the multitasking.
Dude, for real. Houston just asked, how do you get your power pendant? Like I've said earlier, anyone who wins after I get your Discord and I verify that I have your Discord, I will contact you after the stream. I will get the required information that you need to get your item or get activated, depending on what it is. And just like in the past, I am not transferring the items to you. So once I get your information, it is no longer in my hands. It can take anywhere from, sometimes it took 2 hours, sometimes it took 5 days. Cliff is a busy man. And with the end of the event, you know, you're going to have, he's probably busy, but when he has time, he will, and he doesn't make you wait anywhere longer than he has to make you wait. So
give him time.
You always get your item. It just, you know, sometimes takes a little longer, sometimes doesn't. It really depends on what's going on in his life. He takes time out of his busy day of Lost Relics domination to allow us to do this, and it's pretty great. Because we wouldn't be able to actually do this without them.
I mean,
it'd be literally impossible.
Major update,
the
major update that came out at the beginning of the month, then the Halloween event, then planning for these giveaways and these streams, you know, and coordinating it all while he's got 100 different support tickets going through.
Like he's a legend. But that should also make you feel special too. If you win an item or get access, Cliff has sent it to you personally. Spent time out of his day. You're on his radar.
And
I don't know if you'll stay on it.
In Polka Dot too. This idea of being able to see the item ownership to a player's in-game name.
That would actually be funny. Yeah, like Cliff touched it. It's worth 10 times more now. And it would be.
I mean, the way things are going.
This raffle is not... this is, yes, old players. Everybody's open for this raffle. Yes,
yeah, man.
yes.
So far, so good. Giving out a lot of items and planning on giving out a lot more.
I think the way that I'm going to do the pets... Because I feel like we should rapid fire some pets, but not restart them and just... I know how many they are, and it's like if anyone... I don't know. Does anyone... You just want to win, I assume, so we could get all the winners out in like one foul swoop, but you won't know exactly what pet you won until you get it.
Oh, that's a good one. I like
You know? So it's kind of like a mystery grab. You know what's technically in the bag. You just don't know what it's going to look like.
Yep.
So I think that'll be the way to do it. Because there's no way. Dr. Spanklebum, is he in here? That's one of my good friends in real life that I didn't know even knew that we were doing any of these things.
Coming out to support. Gotta love it.
Woo!
How we doing on that timer?
We have 4 minutes left for this one, but we will rapid fire hit after this for a couple items. We're gonna have we're gonna have some power pendants, we're gonna have some pets, and then we are going to do a double raffle, I think, for you'll be able to get a relic and a weapon.
Those are always the best, baby.
Oh yeah, I really like the full sets. I wish we could do more of them because it's just like, and now you're good to go entirely for.
And now you make it into a whole new difficulty class.
And now you get the whole game enjoyment. What do we got? Oh, just told him about the stream. Well, I appreciate you. Luminate Studios, spreading the good word. We have 3 minutes left. Very sought after item.
3 minutes.
Don't miss out on it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the way the schedule's worked out today, I'm gonna have to be dipping out a little bit earlier than all the giveaways. But I'll be sticking around for sure on this next one, and super excited for tomorrow and the big conversation with the whole group.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that one. I think that's gonna be like fun, particularly too because everyone's using slightly different strategies, and you know everyone's gonna have a different take on it personally. Yeah, Jay Myers, more relics coming up. Don't worry, we are gonna get all these guys out to you. Hilariously, yeah, that was the big issue with this stream was how do we get all the items out in a certain amount of time?
Yeah.
Very good
many.
problem to have. I just got told that we hit 600 subs.
Hey.
Thank you so much, guys. That is awesome. Make sure, too, though, to head on over to Strike Team Games as well and get those numbers up. Hit that sub, show them some love.
They've been coming in.
Awesome.
Yeah, but honestly, all the love needs to go to y'all at MarketSquare Gaming, though, for real.
Oh, yeah, you know, the mothership.
Them, guys, like, yeah, go support them 100%. You know, the blockchain community and even the Lost Relics community is really, like we were saying earlier, a tight-knit community. You know, go out there and show your love.
Oh, yeah.
And your support.
Yeah, we're here for you guys. What time is event tomorrow? Same time as today, but I know tomorrow will definitely be running a lot longer. So we've got the system set up for, you know, people can pop in and out if they got their own lives, do whatever they need to do. We can always have extra people come on in. Yeah, it'll be a nice longer similar thing. We're going to be giving away the second half of all these things, or whatever we get to today. But the items will be going. Yeah, that's my thing where I was like, I know for a fact, like, I'm just going to have to be on it in the actual chat. We got 44 seconds because I'll just have to be, you know, tagging people in there instead of interrupting because, yeah, we're going to be talking the whole time.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if we're going to have more agreements or disagreements. I would assume we're going to be agreeing more.
I definitely, I know there's one that I really want to, like, yeah, the, to leave the chest or not leave the chest.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan, though, don't worry. We're going to be running a lot longer and doing raffles the entire time, so I imagine that it'll go for 4 hours, maybe even longer. So, you know, yeah, 5 a.m. for you. That's 9 then. You can make it at the end. Oh, we have our winner for the draft winder.
Who's the winner?
Vista de Ponto. Awesome.
Major congratulations.
Yeah, buddy. You got yourself a very good bow.
It's always a good day when you get a bow.
Please post your Discord, and we are going to do... You want to do before you go, we'll do the pet rapid fire?
Yeah, let's do it.
So everyone knows, while we are waiting for Vista to post his Discord, we are going to be running a raffle where there will be 5 winners. You do not know exactly what pet you are winning. They are all of the same rarity. They're all of the same, you know, tier. But we are going to pick 5 winners directly, one after another, from that pool. So, make sure to get in there. And Vista de Ponto, where are you, my man? I need that Discord.
You don't want to miss out on the item. I'll tell
you don't.
That
you don't. And like I've said, some people have asked, what happens if someone doesn't get in contact with you? What happens if they never give you the information that you need? Yes, I'll pick 5 from one entry. I usually, we haven't had it come up where I couldn't track the person down, but how I think that I would deal with it is I would give someone 72 to maybe 4 days to get back to me, and if they didn't, I would just move it into the next raffle.
Yeah,
but we've never had that happen. It has...
Shocking that everybody wants their item.
Yeah, it's weird, but Vista apparently doesn't. Vista!
He might be out just taking a quick break. He'll be back.
All right. We're just going to go forward with this next one. I have Vista's name. Hopefully we can get it. Let me tag him real quick. Vista de Ponto, need that Discord. All right. Let's do... what? How much time do you think, since we're going to pick 5 winners?
Ooh, 5 winners, 5 minutes?
I like that. A new winner every weekend, or every minute. Every weekend too, I guess. Lately. All right. Rare pet. Oh, we got Dr. Spanklebum in the house. What is up? And
glad you're able to jump on in.
It has started in our hearts. All right. Rare pet giveaway. We're just going to go
5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Generic. It is going to be 5 minutes. We are going to have 5 winners. Please pay attention afterwards so we can get more winnings out to more people quickly. Here we go. It has begun.
There it is. There it is. Get on in there.
Let the chat fill with Raffle.
Unfortunately, because I'm going to be dipping out in the next few minutes, if there's any last questions you guys want to ask, shoot them over now.
Yeah, you got time with the man who has been around forever in this community. He's got a lot of knowledge. Man,
Old man striker.
Old man striker, yeah. Old man striker and old man spiz, right? Yeah. We will probably only be alive for another couple days because of due to old age, but, we're here with you guys today.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Use this while you got us.
Yeah. What do we got here? And new players can also win these raffles. I will talk to them specifically if that occurs. But open to everybody. Make sure to get it in because you have the chance to win 5 items from this one raffle entry. Well, 5 people have a chance to win 1 item from the one raffle. That'd be nice. We just run out of time and just do a mega raffle at the end. Like, all right, this next one's for 20 items, everybody.
We don't have time. We gotta get them out. Everything must go.
It's like, yeah, that and Spiz doesn't host those MarketSquare giveaways anymore. He got removed from them. Revert to harvesting nodes systems where you can farm nodes everywhere. That was what it was. I was like, who are you answering? What is the importance of getting level 10 on all skills? You never finished that thought.
Oh, the idea of level 10? Let me pull up the skill books here. So once you hit level 10 on all the items, you're going to go from the ability of using common tools to the ability of using uncommon tools, which are the green tools. And when that happens, and you're able to go to these, the next tier of dungeons and use those tools, you're going to get an increased XP boost every time you hit an item from a node, which is going to help you level up even faster. So as the skill level increases, so does the amount of time you need to put in to those different gathering skills.
Yes.
But if you're running the better tools, you're going to increase the amount of time and be able to gain levels significantly faster.
Yeah, I mean, in
the past. My bad. Go for it.
Oh, no. You go ahead. Finish that.
No, just saying. In the past, we did have blockchain items that were released based on the level of rarity that you had in your gathering skills. My guess is that's something that's going to continue. That will be coming back at a future update. Obviously, for the Halloweens, the Halloween event. It's all around your dungeon runs and these pumpkins, which I'm going to go take a quick look at to see what the prices are there for them.
Yeah, mine's still not updated I'm just looking at the market price general from the pumpkin I'm holding.
Yeah, let me see.
Which is not going to give you your bottom dollar.
Let's see where it's at right now. It looks like it's at it's at $2,000. Someone came up and listed it, or 2,000 gold.
Oh, perfect.
It's at 2,000 gold.
It's a great waste. Again, like we mentioned before, if you're a new player, particularly, someone was saying you get stuck for a really long time in the lower tier dungeon and you can't even go to the second tier. If you sell a handful of pumpkins, bet money you can buy a couple of those items on the marketplace. They're virtual items, but that would give you access to uncommon gear.
Yeah. Well, I just purchased 50 pumpkins right now for 2K gold. I'm sorry, 2K each, so it's 100,000 gold. So we're gonna do a little crack in here while we wait for this timer to kick down on the raffle.
Do it. We just turned under a minute.
Let's see what happens here. Wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let you know if I hit something.
Tagril says, I sold 5 pumpkins. He sold them to you.
Oh, there you go.
Pedro asks, Spiz, how do you put the camera of the game in that way? So I showed it earlier. It's pretty easy. If you just go to... is still here. This is waiting for... Oh, that was someone else doing that. You go to settings. You got to go over to game. Camera style. You got low angle, drone, or classic isometric. I fell in love with the low angle.
I do like it. It looks really good, especially on those videos.
Oh, right?
Really,
like when it's jumping between the two of them. Yeah. All right. We have our winners. The first winner of the 5 pets. Let me get you down on here, put you in the spreadsheet, is Hysterics BR. You just got yourself a win. Just got to put that in there. Blue. And remember, all winners, please post your Discord. Let's pick another winner. Lim Jing Wei Joseph, you got yourself a rare pet. I just got Vista's info. Perfect. Vista, you are good to go. All right, who's our next winner? We got Lucas Walland.
Congratulations, Lucas.
If I butcher any of your names, I do it to everyone, so I am not singling you out. Make sure anyone who wins... Oh, there we go. We got one of our winners. Perfect. Vista DePond, I have your Discord. You are good to go. So, we still need Lucas. Perfect. There he is. He'll be posting that one. Let's pick another winner. Phoenix Plays. You just got yourself a pet. Yeah, buddy. I feel like you won the other day, actually, now that I think about it.
They're getting the items. I'm getting the creepy coins.
Yes, you did. Phoenix, you do not need to post your Discord. I have it. All right, we got Lucas's. We still have one more for the quick grab here. Just for dramatic emphasis, we will make everybody wait while I copy these. What are you getting so far? Have you got anything, Striker?
Nothing yet, man. A lot of creepy coins. Coming to the end so far.
There you go. I mean, nothing wrong with that, though. And our 5th winner is Tierra Mar Realty.
Tierra with the big win.
There we go. But don't worry, guys. Just because he didn't win the pets, I still have more stuff I got to get out. Please, I am still... Oh, I'm only missing our most current winner here. Tierra. Let's go. How many pumpkins you got left, Striker?
I just finished. Unfortunately, that was a whiff. No
swing and a
there.
miss. I mean, it definitely happens.
It happens. Swing and a miss. Speaking of which, Astros are in the World Series right now, so I'm extremely happy about that. So we're going to see how things go.
There we go, baby. The team.
Yes, sir.
We've got our big battle up here because I'm from Michigan, and the Michigan State U of M game is tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. And the town goes nuts when that's going on. It's like, thank God I work from home. I don't have to drive anywhere tomorrow.
For sure.
And
Hey, brother, thank you so much for having me on. I am going to have to dip out at this time, though. I'm glad we got the winners in, and I know
Absolutely. I got a little bit of work.
Quite a bit of raffles to go.
Little bit of work ahead of me still here. That's okay. All right. We got our last winner. I got all the information so far currently with our winners, but do not worry, people. We still have more to go. Striker, thank you so much for coming, being a part of this. You're such a big member of the community, and we love your support.
And right back to you, man. Thank you guys over there at MarketSquare Gaming for putting on this event and just being able to help all the community. It gives us all an opportunity to come together, talk a little bit. Really excited for tomorrow. I'll be there. So
yeah.
It's going to be a good conversation.
Absolutely. So everyone, again, if you haven't already done so, hit sub on MarketSquare Game and hit that like button. And then also head on over to Strike Team Games.
Strike Team Games, baby.
I always want to add. Do you remember I was always adding ing at the end of it?
Strike Team Gaming was the I get
you. But make sure to go over there, hit a sub, hit a like. He's an awesome person to follow. Look for his streams. He will be back again tomorrow for a little bit again. And we're going to get a bunch of streamers, large members of the community all together. And we're going to be talking the game and giving out more stuff. And creating another pile-up nightmare of giveaway traffic jams that I've created for myself over here.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you guys.
Yeah. And we will see you tomorrow, man.
For sure. I'll be here.
Much love, brother.
Peace out.
Boop. Strike Team Games, switching up onto there. All right. So we are going to leave that bad boy up there. Striker is done for the day, but we most certainly are not. All right. So let's get you guys going here. How many new players do we still have? I know old players have been dominating the space. So how many new players do we have? And then I'll do a couple power pendant accesses, and then we'll do some old player and new player power pendants, and then we'll do some more items, and you guys can kind of pick if we want. You know, I've got another epic that it's got to go. It's burning a hole in my pocket, holding on to that, and then we have a bunch of rares left that we can still do today. We got 2 new. I feel like we could 3 new. Boom! Someone just hit level 20. Awesome. New here, new. Let's do a new. So, to speed this up for the new players, we are going to do a new players only. We are going to do a 4-minute, and we are going to have 2 winners. Dexter, unfortunately, you are an old player now. 3 days, you're old. That's how time goes. The next thing you know, you're old. But so this one is for the new players only, but don't worry, old players, we have a few more items to go out. There is still an epic up in the air. Let's go. Let's look at some of these, actually. So how is everybody's grind doing? How many pumpkins have you guys opened, do you think? Because I definitely have honed in on around... I got to be getting close to like 650 at this point. Maybe longer. I haven't actually been paying attention. But it's like you've got the legend Kingslayer. Mang, what is up, brother? It is going well, other than I got too much stuff to give away. Right now we're doing a new player access raffle. So, and any new player, if you don't end up winning today, don't worry. You have just as many chances to get access tomorrow. I got a handful of soups. Actually, let's go. What were the ones that I got? I got the Amulet of the Deadly Howls. I got myself. What else is on here? Multiple Jacko Bombs. I got myself the Sleepy Hollows. I got the I didn't get that from the event. I got that during the event. And then, yeah, the pumpkin soup. I don't know how many of those. Andrew, if you want to switch to low angle, like I've said, you go on into settings, you go over to game, and you drop it down from camera style to low angle. I think it's the way to go. We got 1 minute and 30 seconds left for 2 new players to gain access to the game. But then we are going to go right back to pumping out items for old players, and new ones can win those ones. You know, we'll deal with that when we get there if a new player wins. Of course, Andrew. Yes, but don't worry. You do have... it is not an old player raffle right now. But you will have access to getting some of the power pendants tomorrow. And I guess we can do one for the old players today as well. Yes, but expect tomorrow's stream to run a little bit longer. We have 40 seconds left for new players only. We're going to have 2 winners from this raffle. Make sure to subscribe, like, show some love over at MarketSquare.io. They're the ones that fund these things. They're the ones that let me do this. If you want access right now, it is a closed beta, but if you want access, you just have to ask for it, and I will get you a beta access code for MarketSquare.io. You can go support your favorite projects. Lost Relics is one of them that recently joined. Cliff claimed the page. And as well as the MarketSquare Discord. If you join up on there, which you can find the link at the website, real easy invite process. If you hit level 5, every single Friday, we raffle. Every single Friday, you have a chance to win some NFTs. All right, we have our winner here. Ados asking, when will we get access to the game after the stream? I'm already sitting that with finally start here. Yes, 3 months at the moment you're waiting. So the way that it works is once the winners are picked, once the stream is over, I contact all of them on Discord. I gather the information that I need to either send the item to you or onboard you to activate to an active account. After that, I send that list with all the detailed information, what you won. You know, I give backup for your Discord if there's some issue or anything, and then it is in the developer's hands. It has never taken longer than 5 days. One time it took 2 hours. So it really just depends on how busy Cliff is. All right, first winner for access is My Crazy Humor. Congratulations. You got yourself access to the game. Please make sure to post your Discord or you will not get the access. But we're not done. We're going to go with another one. Anatolia. I know you. One of our tried and true over here. Always coming in, always showing love, getting access to the game. Proven persistence is the way to go. It happened, buddy. I told you it would. I told you if you kept coming around, it would happen. Oh, finally. He's been around for a long time up in this community. And I need those Discords. And we can get right on back to doing... We'll do a rare relic, a rare item, and then we'll do an epic to close it on out. And we'll do another 7-day one, but we can do that one open to everybody. Yeah, buddy. Please and thank you. Even if we've talked on Discord before, you help me out. There we go. Anatolia, you are good to go. You persevered. And now winning any of the items is like 10 times better. My Crazy Humor. Congrats. You're going to get access to the game. I just need exactly what you just posted. Awesome. All right. So, let's do... Do we want to do the epic skin save for last, but do we want to do a rare relic, a rare weapon, or a 7-day power pendant open to anyone, new players and old? You guys tell me. We got 1 vote for Relic. If no one else says anything, we're going that route. Relic, 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 Relic. All right, and then I guess we're going to do that one. Since we did 2 healing relics today, we are going to go to the tried and true. We have given away a lot of these, but they are amazing, and I literally used this up till up till the other day when I got my Gradient Pumpkin. We are going to set this one at 10 minutes. Give me time to get out of there. And bada boom. It's Jimmy's favorite item that keeps eluding him. The dried blush berries. So make sure to get in there. This item will let you run dungeons a lot faster because you will be able to heal or heal your energy. And that's kind of all I ever really run out of that stops me from, you know, pumping these things out. When I actually got... God, I keep getting a lot of that rawhide recently. Maybe those pools got increased. But let's go. Enter in to win, and don't worry, if you don't win the dried blush berries today, tomorrow you will have another chance to get them, as well as our grand prize comes out tomorrow. And our 2 best items will be raffled off tomorrow, but there are still more remaining epics coming at you guys. So we will do this relic. We will then do... we'll do one of the weapons, one of the rare weapons. We'll do the 7-day. And then we will do the last epic of the day. I will be, you know, hopping around, joining other streams after this all night. You will see me in the game, or maybe we will start up another stream. We will see. But thank you so much, guys, for showing love over here. Thank you so much for supporting the community. DJ, not today. That was the only one I could do today. But I think you know what that implies. But yeah, we got 7 minutes, 30 seconds left for a rare relic, the dried blush berries. I can pull it up on here. Gives you 250 health, 550 energy over 5 seconds. You can use it twice. Like I have 11 right now because they haven't sent items all week, and I've been running raffles all week. But I will say, too, anyone who wins, I was warned they are not going to try to do it, but the raffles could take till after the winners could see them after the event. I know some of them got onboarded recently. Some of them did not. But as I said, Cliff is a busy man. Cliff personally does all of these. So, you know, he's got a lot of moving parts here at the end of the event. There's little tweaks and stuff going into the system. He's going to have to take off the event onboarding. But they will come. They have always come, and we can guarantee that. Mang, are you still in here? Yeah, it just said you, you're there. Mang is a machine. I'm going to have him on the stream probably sometime next week. We'll be able to connect up. Because we've got that rest of the giveaway this weekend, and Sunday is fun day with the wife. We're going to go see a bunch of movies. But Mang runs double melee, and it's just, that sounds like a nightmare in my book. It's impressive. And he just makes it look effortless. Yeah. Matt Harris says Mang is amazing. I completely second that. It's like I ran to my stash after talking with you, Mang, when we talked. So I ended up having to talk to some people about work stuff. I went to the stash and kind of stared at it for a second and started to grab another one. I was just like, no, I'm not him. Like, I can't do that. Like, I need to practice before I'm going to do that, or I need to just watch the strategy for a while before I'm hopping on board with that one. Well, we're getting a pretty good pumpkin drop rate for this one. We're up to 8. 8 and 2 epic materials. I'll take it. Yeah, double melee. Right? That's what I would have said. Like, Jeffrey goes, how does that work? Like, that's exactly what I would have said until I saw it. And he makes it look easy. So much so that I literally almost tried it, and I was just like, no. I know better that this point in how long I've been playing this game, I know better than to do something like that. Yeah, right. Yeah, Mang is a beast. DJ Covers, you are 100% right on that one. You gotta do it. Gotta do it. Primal saying this game is made for him. I agree with you, buddy. I spent thousands of hours grinding in Diablo. And I didn't get to keep any of the items. I didn't get to do what I wanted to do with them at the end of the day. And even with Blizzard games, even if I wanted to sell them for real world money, which I had in the past, it's technically not allowed, and they could ban my account. Oh, we just got our 9th pumpkin. A very fruitful run here. Yeah, Mank says definitely wouldn't recommend. There's 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the raffle. Because definitely wouldn't recommend it to anyone, but it's a style he enjoys. And I enjoyed watching it. It was just like, how is this going on? How does he do this? Yeah. Belstia knows, man. He knows to show some love over there. I always only get 5 pumpkin drops in this stage. I usually get around 5. This is the most that I've gotten 9 before on Odin. I've never gotten more than 9, so we'll see if we can get the lucky number 10. Because I didn't believe anyone. People told me that they had gotten 10, but it was always like a friend of a friend, or a stream that's not recorded the whole time. It's like, this is conveniently omitted. I heard 11 yesterday. No. This is all one. It's happened twice. Yeah, and Striker's gotten 8 before. Kingslayer's gotten 8. Certified Soy Boy. Yeah, he's gotten 7, I think. We were having like an internal competition, seeing who got more. Dr. Spanglebum, thank you so much. I am still kind of a newbie at this game, but I've gotten very comfortable. One minute, 30 seconds left. We got a relic going out to you. And I will probably wait on going back into a dungeon so we can get the next one going for you guys. Thank you so much for spending the time over here. Thank you so much for supporting. What? I'll go back on the stream. I don't know how others of us have gotten... Because I open them after every run. Yeah. Phoenix was there in the past. I 100% got 9 in the Odin run that I did. That's on stream. It's like the second or third run from, I don't remember, that was a few days ago. That's what I was told in the past, but, you know, even with the Easter event, you could get more than 6. There was a point in time where you could get 10. We got 35 seconds. I don't know. I'll have to check the stream then, because it's like either I got it or I didn't. I'll relook at it. I'll let you guys know tomorrow when I go back in there. But I swear to God, I literally just got 9. Yeah, I open them every time I go out. I don't think that would have, like, yeah. Oh, did I enter that one with 3 in my bag? Sure. It's possible. But I did know I did get 9 in one. Ketso Wood. You got yourself some dried blush berries. Yeah, buddy. Please post your Discord on there. We're going to go right into this, that, and yeah, I've actually talked with, in the end, splash screen, there were only 6. I just scanned back and watched. Oh. But yeah, I know one of the runs I did get, and I also know Kingslayer has gotten more than 6, and I know that Certified Soy Boy has gotten more than 6. I've watched them. Let's go with you. Let's edit this bad boy down. And we'll do this one, and we'll do a fast one here. Do a little 7-minute raffle. All right, I have your information. You will be sent your dried blush berries. And let's go. We're going with another rare. Oh, it's very possible. If I had gone in there with some. It's a rare, because I need to open those things. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky. We got a couple more raffles today. We got one power pendant that is open to new players who can gain access to the game for the first time, and old players who can get more in-game benefits by having an active power pendant after this raffle. This raffle is for a Ghost Reaver rare axe. It's not the greatest, but it will definitely help you get up there. Two-handed rare sword. And, like everything that is a blockchain item in this game, it is an NFT, non-fungible token. It is yours to do with as you please. We had people win at past raffles that didn't have access to the game that chose to sell them. It's not my favorite outcome for it, but you know, it's not my item to do anything with. So here we go. We got 5:30 left. We are nearing the end of the giveaway. I'd say probably another 20 minutes left of the giveaway for some big wins. Though we got another epic. Oh, we got Kingslayer in the game. Main's rocking. How many of you guys are running dungeons and just listening for raffles? Also, too, if anyone hasn't already subscribed or hit the like button, please do. MarketSquare Gaming on YouTube, provided by MarketSquare.io. Again, if anyone wants to join MarketSquare.io, I would be more than happy to send you a beta access code. You can hit me up on Discord. You can find me in the content creators section of the Lost Relics Discord, or you can just do the spiz number 0755. Mang, I love it. Algo! Yeah, buddy. Reading lines up in here, too. I love it. That's what I like doing. I like to pop into, you know, other people's streams and just grind. Just grind and hear what the heck they have to say. But I am dreading the end of this event, if I'm being honest. I do not want to go back to the low-level tiers. I enjoy the amount of EXP I get. I've been able to climb quite a bit in the combat level department. What's the purpose of the platform, by the way? MarketSquare? MarketSquare's whole purpose is to showcase projects that don't get enough attention, in our opinion. But it's just to showcase any use of blockchain technology that works really well. You know, it's not all gaming. It's DeFi news, NFT news. I write gaming articles for them. But it's essentially one of its biggest goals and overlying goals is to end tribalism in blockchain. We have the mentality if one project really wins, we all win. So it's trying to just show support and love the community. Oh yeah, okay. So we got 6 that one. But I do know I double checked one of them. I could have swore that we had that up there. It's definitely not a hill I'm willing to die on, that's for sure. What items are left? Not an epic skin, an epic item. It is a weapon. And a 7-day power pendant for new and old players. I guess, like, in its sense, yes, but we don't require any money from anyone that uses it. We don't require any money from any of the projects. We are self-sustaining on our own outside of that. So we essentially just, like, if they're doing something cool, which is why we paid so much attention to Lost Relics, was I was pushing hard for it to be shown some love, but it's just a great, you know, use of blockchain gaming. It makes a lot of sense. Everybody has a chance to relatively earn money on it, and so we just wanted to support it. So yeah, I've had the pleasure of writing a couple articles on Lost Relics. Like I said, Lost Relics joined. Quitso, if you don't want, you don't have to enter. To showcase projects, just cool stuff in the blockchain community. You don't have to enter the power pendant one if you don't want to. New and old players, though, we've given 7 new players access to the game today alone. And we have one more. It could be a new person. It could be an old person. But there's benefits for people to have them activated. It's kind of towards the end of the event, so I know some people like to sit on them and wait till there's a reason there. You know I'm rocking that OP, man. You know it. I'm over here just like firing off, wasting energy, hitting nothing. Looking at times. Oh! We got it here. It is over. What do we got? Ray Harris. Ray Harris. You have just won yourself a Ghost Reaver. Please make sure to... a sneak creeping in there. Oh, that's what you meant, Mang. Sneaking, creeping around over here. Let's skip it for the ones who... I mean, I'm totally down with that. If you guys don't want to have any players available to win the Power Pendant, yeah, a lot of people really like them going to the new players. I myself are one of them. Thank you, Ray. I got the proper information for you. You are good to go. We have one more epic to give away. And one more Power Pendant. You guys tell me, do you want only the new players to gain access to this one, or do you want it too? We'll see what type of response we get from you guys. If you're an old player who wants 7-day Power Pendant action, there is nothing for the noobs. Noobs. All right, let's go new players then, you know. See, that's why this community is this community. Let's do what? We'll do a 4-minute one. We'll do a 4-minute, a little one. If you are an old player and want to make sure that a new player gets it, do not enter this raffle. But you can still win, technically. I would urge you not to, so we can get more people into our Lost Relics community and show this project more love. Spread the good word, because this game is amazing. But don't worry, right after that, we have our Day Ender raffle. We have another epic. If you didn't win anything today, there are 5 more pets coming tomorrow. There are 12 more Power Pendants coming tomorrow. There are 3 more epics. 2 of them are very good. We have a variety of rares. We have another full set of uncommons for some new players. We have another couple common items for new players. And then there's a few more. I will not get into any more specifics with that. But it will start at the same time. It'll definitely be going longer, though. We are going to be having... Exactly, Ortho. More new people equals better market in-game. Stuff is changing hands better. I haven't been paying attention what's going on in the in-game chat. But I just I don't know why I found that so funny. Mutt was just like, you Mang? But I didn't see anything else up on the chat. So it was just, yeah. Are you Mang? Oh, what did Mang get? These pumpkins. Ah, Screamies! Screamies is the good one from this event, in my opinion. It is so versatile, and because it's an epic, you can use it on so many more of the lower tier dungeons. Not really low, but, you know, more than legendary. I'm sure new players watching this live need the pendant more than you do. That is why you guys are the community that you are. It's like everybody's just supportive. And that's partially of what makes this game so great. It definitely slows down my dungeon running time, because I don't know how many times I'll sit there and just be talking in the chat and realize that I've taken like 30 minutes to get out of a dungeon that normally takes me like 12. Everybody's so enjoyable. It's rude. We need to quit being so nice so I can finish my dungeon. We got 1 minute left for a Power Pendant winner. New or old, both can win, but a lot are choosing to definitely stand out and let new players get some access. But again, remember, anyone who does not win that is a new player, you are going to have even more chances tomorrow to gain access to the game and get your grind on and start earning some blockchain items and take part in the glory that is Lost Relics. 15 seconds, down to the wire. Alrighty. There we go. We got ourselves a winner. Let's see. Is it a new or an old player? The Primal Desire. You just got yourself a 7-day power pendant. Please make sure to post your Discord. And I also am interested, are you a new player or an old player? Hey-oh! Congratulations! Another MarketSquare Gaming winner. Noob. Perfect. Please post your Discord. And we will make sure that you get some free access to the game. Yeah, buddy. All right. While he's doing that, I will set up this last one. Primal, I will need numbers. The Discord is going to be your name with a hash with 4 numbers. If you don't know what it is, if you open Discord and just click your name in the bottom left area, it will copy it for you and you can send it on over. All right, let's get this guy going. We will do one more for today. One more chance to win. Save that one. So, yes, I need Primal Raj what? Crypto. Same Spiz time, same Spiz channel. That's the Spiz guarantee. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome, though. We're going to have, 5 streamers, I guess if you count me, all in the same place, talking about different strats and how we, look at the game, what we plan on doing, how we're interpreting things. So, Primal Desire. Where is it, my man? Primal Desire. Full Discord info. Name, hash. All right. We'll give him one more minute here. Yeah, we are going to be having myself. Strike Team Games is coming back. So Striker will be there. Certified Soy Boy is going to be joining us. Kingslayer is going to be joining us. And then one more. Yep, it'll be at the same time tomorrow, though, as I warned some people earlier, if you weren't here, it's probably going to go a lot longer than today. Today was 3 hours, but I imagine it will... There it is. Thank you, Primal. I imagine it's definitely going to take a little bit longer because... Yeah. We're going to be talking. And so we're not going to have all that time to actually push them. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Let's get that on out of there. Let's get that out of the description. And then let's get this thing out to you guys. Is that right? Oh my gosh. Gotta increase the size on that thing. Old man style. All right. Our last item of today is a Cavalier Crusader Epic Sword. Just let's go, buddy. Heck yeah, man. So today's been pretty good, though. We've gotten 8 new players access to the game. We have gotten, after this one, we will have 10 items given out, and we had 5 pets given out. But there is more tomorrow. The only number that there isn't more of tomorrow is the pets. There's still 5 more pets to win. But get your entry in now, and remember, if you didn't win today or you still need access, there are 12 more power pendants up for grabs. 12 more people to get onboarded. Oh, and I do know I came into this dungeon with 4 pumpkins. That is on my radar hard right now. So yeah, buddy. Congrats again to all the winners so far. Let's get some more people in this game. This raffle is for the Cavalier Crusader. I can pop it up on my screen here. The Cavalier Crusader. 5% chance to block an attack. So, one of the ones why this one I think some people are sleeping on too is we got armor added. What if shields come? You could literally make like a tanking build. And the Cavalier would help you. So, we do not know what the future holds for that one. But you definitely don't want to miss out on the big boy items tomorrow. And I hope they onboard these things really quickly, because I'll be honest, it is it's getting a little stressful with all the items in there. I'm starting to have to refer back to the spreadsheet over and over again. Like, what is mine? Is that one of the items that we're giving away, or is that my personal item? You know, first world problem over here. Oh, yeah. Unlimited Gamer will allow you to do epic dungeons for the rest of the event. Yeah, buddy. I hope that they'll be sending you guys these items before the event ends. But like I said earlier, I was warned by Cliff that it is possible he will not have time till after. But anything you win, you will get. Every single one of our winners has gotten everything that they have won. And we've definitely had some powerhouses of luck lately. Some people have won multiple times. Oh! Kingslayer opened up some pumpkins over on Twitch. You can actually watch him open and still stay on the stream and still enter the raffle and see who won. Because I'm always interested. Kingslayer has the wonderful honor of literally getting 100% of everything of value from the Halloween event. I don't know if he ended up actually doing the 200 weenies. Or 250 weenies to get the Weenie Crusher or whatever that title is. But he said, put that. I'm doing high tier stuff, and that's what I'm doing. He's a machine, though. Oh, more rawhide. Or rawhide. We are clearing the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes. Do we know how much are the remaining marks? I'm pretty sure we can look them up. This one isn't always super updated, but there's 125 remaining. Which sounds about right. I remember yesterday I was talking with someone about it after the stream. Or it might have been during the stream with Kingslayer yesterday. But yeah, it was around like 120 something, so that would sound about right. I know as the event... New bounties for me in 6 minutes. Oh, yeah. There is the reset. The good old weekend reset. I'll be honest, I didn't even look at bounties at all this week. I had one mission and one mission only. Play as high a tier that I am comfortable with and get myself some pumpkins. I'm pretty sure I got you on there. Let me double check to make sure that I did. Yes, I did. You are good to go. So from what I understand and what I heard, it was November 1st the event ended. I don't know if that actually entails that it will be over or that will be the last day of it. I would plan on that being over. So I would imagine Sunday is probably the last day. I was before. I just started to get kind of comfortable with Zen. I am most definitely not comfortable with Mount. That was hilarious. I should have streamed it. I should stream it again when I go in there. I got destroyed in Mount. It was a bad idea. I did not make it out of there alive, man. Yeah, Tickle, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know for sure. I would imagine that midnight of November 1st, the first second of November 1st, it's going to be over. And yes, with UTC. I don't think so, friend. That's where the egg went. What are you doing over there? We got 2 minutes left. We got ourselves an epic coming out after you guys. Thank you so much again for tuning in, showing support to Lost Relics, showing support to MarketSquare Gaming, Striker, everybody involved. Tune in and win. We got Lightstone. So for me, it's MCS. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely going to change depending on your time zone. Some of the people I play with are from the future. Thank you so much, Luminate Studios. One of our previous winners, actually. He got himself a 7-day power pendant. Like a boss. We are rearing in 1 minute left for the last giveaway for tonight. But don't worry, the giveaways are not done with. Oh, of course, that's the exit. Of course. Oh my gosh, and I missed that one? Freaking streaming. What a doofus. It always has to happen once on the stream, right? I always have to run back at some point because I'm so distracted by other things. It might as well be the last run of the stream. Got to keep up standards, you know? Got to do it. Nice, buddy. How have the pumpkins been for you this event? If you started now, I mean, technically, like, you yield more pumpkins at the higher tiers because there's unlocks, but I mean, you'd still be able to do stuff in the event. You could find 2 pumpkins at the lower tiers per dungeon. But like I said, I cannot guarantee when you will be onboarded, when you will actually gain access. I can only tell you that you will. All right. Let me clear this thing, and while I'm running, while I run back to the other area I forgot, we will announce our winner and collect that data. Arcane Pits. That might be the 4. I'd have to relook when I exit out of there. Do you know how many swords are there? The swords are supposed to dictate, from what someone said earlier. Okay, 2. You would be able to earn pumpkins, which will give you a chance for blockchain items, but I would just sell them for gold and grind for it. Yes. I would strongly agree with what Tegrals just said. If you did gain access, let's say today, I mean, do what you need to do. If you want to open those pumpkins, you open those pumpkins. But you will be able to sell them. And having gold in the very beginning when you don't have anything is a really, really nice cushioning. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, 2 pumpkins. Jordan says 3. So yeah, regardless of that, 2 to 3. You're not gonna find a ton of them. Mr. Brian, made 1 million from farming pumpkins. So glad I made the choice since my drop chance has always been a joke. I feel you, brother. I mean, I've been grinding and picking up pumpkins, opening those bad boys, claiming to get 9 all the time. And I've gotten, like, you know, I have gotten some okay ones, but definitely not the ones I've wanted. So, our winner for today's epic. Well, one of today's epics. The Cavalier Crusader. Congratulations, SNX. Synex. Woo! I will open the pumpkins. Let me just finish up this run. We'll do that. I'll let you guys know about anything tomorrow. And we will get this going here. We don't have many pumpkins open. We got a couple, though. We'll see what we can do with it, you know? Oh, that is a good point, too. Valorous just also brought up, if you don't have an active... if you don't have a power pendant active, you cannot take out more than 1 pumpkin. The Count, thank you so much for tuning in. Much love, brother. Happy hunting out there. What are you saying? Never lucky, I guess, even at giveaways. Do not worry, my friend. Like I said, you have more chances to win tomorrow than you even had today. And like you said, Anatolia earlier. Anatolia has been just pounding the pavement, coming in here, entering all these giveaways, and then it happened. You just got to believe. Dr. Spangabum, we're gonna open those pumpkins. I hope we can get one more in this last little area, since that's all we got to go. I guess I might as well pop one of these too. I'll eat a little egg. Why not? True, but you can farm pumpkins. You can farm a few pumpkins, buy a pet. Oh, man. Mr. Brian, that's genius. Matt Harris, thank you so much. Of course, everybody. Anyone who wants to stay, I'm going to open the handful of pumpkins that I have over here. Maybe today will be my day to get that mark. We'll see. Oh, we got an extra pumpkin. It was just for you, Dr. Spanklebum. They knew that you wanted it. So, we got a few. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. Well, there you go. It does show you that one. I'm just so ready to go all the time, you know? All right, pumpkin time. What do we got? We got ourselves some coins. We got more coins. We got a scroll for a title. I feel like I'm only missing one title, though, so it's very unlikely I will get it, but I could. More coins. Come on. Come on, give me it. Yeah, I'm really interested who did the dislike. It's like, okay, free stuff. I guess he doesn't want free stuff. That's okay. I've definitely had people say far worse things than just a thumbs down about the giveaways. All right. Congratulations again to all the winners. We got 8 new players on. We got 10 items out to people. We got 5 pets out to people. I will be contacting all of you guys after we finish up here. I usually go get some food. I let the doggos out. And so give or take like an hour usually. Half an hour, I'll be back. I will contact all of you, get the necessary information. Oh, right. But it actually happened really early on, Aloe. Like, it was like an hour into the stream. Like, I feel like boo this man. But whatever, people can have that opinion. That's okay. I'll take the 153 likes to the 1 dislike. Thank you so much for the love. Remember, as always, if you haven't already, please sub MarketSquare Gaming. Check out MarketSquare.io for all of your blockchain news or anything you need to know. If you want beta access to it, you can go support your favorite projects, showcase them, get them more attention, get them some more love from us. Just hit me up. I will put my Discord in right now for you guys. Where am I on there? And make sure to get up into the MarketSquare Discord. If you hit level 5, every single Friday, we raffle off a new NFT on there. You can continue to tune in and win. It'll just be on Discord for that one. As well as we also has... Yes, Bang. We got rid of all the items that I got rid of. We gave away all the items that I had to do today. We're going to have even more tomorrow. This is just the ramp up on there. So if you did not win, do not worry. Come on by tomorrow, and there are more items than we gave away today. A pretty good amount more, actually. We're going to have a bunch of people. Thank you so much. Anyone as well that wants an invite to the MarketSquare Discord server, you can hit me up. I posted my Discord up there. Or I can invite you to the MarketSquare game that we are currently in very early stages of, called Nifty Village. I've seen quite a few of the Lost Relics community people in there, and you can also tune in and win there. If it's MarketSquare, I'm sure there's a raffle somewhere nearby. We did a 3-hour, 37-minute here. I will be back up and playing. I'll probably be hopping into some other people's streams, showing some love, thanking everybody. Thank you so much. I hope to see you tomorrow, and happy hunting out in Lost.